Yeah. All right. Let's see if I got this together here. Yeah. Are we up in here? What's going on with y'all, family? There goes Celine. Oh, let me get that off of there. Come on now, Ism. Yeah. Get your ass out of here, Ism. The other Ism. I gotta get him out of here. Let's see. Okay, do that. There we go. There we go. What's going on with y'all, man? Goku. What's up with you, Celine? How you doing, baby? Goku. What's up with you? Beat boss. The beat boss. You see me? I am a cyborg. I already know who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year. I have one eye. I can tell the future of sports. You should bet with IZM. I am a cyborg. What's going on with y'all? Let me drop this link. Anybody want to pull up? We just gonna. I know everybody talking about Will and Jada. I don't want to talk about Will and Jada. Why y'all want to start talking in the backyard every time I go live? Now hush. I'm in the Raider Spear right now. The Raider Spear. Raider. Yeah. Let's do some of this Raider talk. Whatever talk y'all want to talk. Basketball, football. Bring it on up here. Let me drop that. We go ahead and pin it. We dedicating this show to my brother Mace Taggart. You know what I mean? So if you out there, Mace. If you out there, Mace, this show dedicated to you, big dog. Why I keep doing that? Come on now. I just want to pin the link. There we go. Pin it. There we go. Look at me. I'm a big YouTuber. So they got the link up there. The link is for the ladies. I drop the veggies for the fellas because you need to eat healthy. Yeah, man, you got to eat your veggies. Well, you think these athletes, what you think? They just be out there athleting. The athletes be athleting. No, man, you got to eat right, man. You got to eat your veggies. You understand me? Yeah, man, my Raiders this year, man. We coming for y'all. Yeah, man, playoff bound. The Raiders. Don't forget about my players, man. The Raiders. Yeah. Let me see if I can get a picture up there. Let me take a couple just in case they trip. Boom. Boom. Yeah, man, the link is right there. Y'all pull on up. I think this one gonna work. IZM. Let's go there. Look at me. I got the new computer out of the cheerleader's booty. We talking sports today. No Mac talk-ism. Okay? This is Raiderism. I got you. Okay, no Mac talk today-ism. Yes, sir. Can I talk a little Mac talk? No Mac talk-ism? Okay. All right. Y'all want to talk about the incels? No, ism. We talking sports talk today. You don't want to talk about the simps? No, ism. All right. Sports talk. I got you. You don't want to talk about Will and Jada? Watch my numbers go up. No, Will and Jada. Mace Taggart. Where you at? The great Mace Taggart. Whew. That's my brother, Mason. What Platinum say? You got maced. Come on now. Yeah, man. So I'm here with Raiderism. And we here in the Magosphere. The coldest YouTube channel in the game. I'm your host, Captain Flirt, also known as Raider. You know, come on, Wolfman, kick it to him.
Welcome to the Sir Ism Show. This show is all about male masculinity, female femininity, and being a real goddamn man. holding yourself accountable, knowing everything is on you. Guys, it's not going to be easy, but this show will keep you 100% real when it comes to women and relationships. Welcome to the Macosphere, the no cap zone, the no BS zone. Get off your phone and go outside and knock you a nice young bitch, Jack. Something like that. You can put your flavor into it. Just a little real spill. No chilly cold blood. Yo, Sirism, spit that shit. Stay up while you put that game down. I'll see you at the top, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear what Raiderism? Sock pie, say sigh. He say he's a 49er, man. What's your team? Put your team in the chat. Get a little of that coffee. Give me some of that coffee. Y'all like that coffee? A little bit of that Starbucks coffee, man. Yeah, a lot of people in the Bay, man, they like the Niners, of course. You know, it's like a Bay thing. You can't like you can't like one or the other. You either got to be with the Raiders or the Niners, unless you E40. E40, he can root for all the home teams. He's just a Bay Area, but 40 Water is a Niner fan. You know what I mean? And now the Raiders done moved to Vegas, but the Raiders got diehard fans. But the 49ers have a big backing, loyal following. And the 49ers, y'all, pretty good team, man. Jimmy almost got y'all over the hump. If y'all could get that guy Trey Lance together, that young buck, your Niners might do something, Sock. Brother Sack, Pasesa. Yeah, he up in here. Yeah, this ain't the Macosphere today. This is the Raiders Spear. Put your team in there. Put it in the chat. You can put your team in the super chat too. Go. See, that's what I like. Real players. See, she'd say he a Falcons fan. See, that's no bull. You can't be being from Alaska talking about your team ain't the Alaskan Argonauts. You know, we got brothers from Carolina talking about they're a Lakers fan. Man, come on, man. I ain't got my sounds right now. I do Bootsy. Come on, man. You got to be where you from, man. Let me say okay, if you move cross country, you used to be in LA, okay, and then your family moved to Carolina. You dig? You can say that you can say you a Lakers fan. Because when you was a kid from 1 to 12, you was in LA. Okay, I'll give you that. But brothers be from Florida talking about they're a Kansas City Chief fan. I'll be like, come on, bruh. Come on. You got to be like Mr. Miami. Mr. Miami claims his team. He's from Miami. His name is Mr. Miami. Okay? And he liked the Dolphins. Sorry, good, whatever. Now look at the Dolphins. They done got a new coach. Not to say they treated the last coach any better because they making the playoffs. That was some bull crap. But they, you know what I mean? They got an offensive coach. They have some new players there. Come on, man. And he riding and dying with his team. I can respect that. See, I don't respect players that be, bandwagon riding cats, man. So I see I got you in here top, right?
Yeah, for sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Sound nice.
Yeah, you sounding nice up in this thing.
Check 1, check 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm trying some shit.
Yeah, I'm trying. It sounded kind of smooth over there, player.
Bing, bing. It sound all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I found a workaround from having to spend them $1,000 for that Rodecaster shit. I only need to get a audio interface for my computer because I could just run it through my DAW and the mixer software that I got on my shit.
Yeah, but having that interface it helps because you can plug your mics and different thing in that, and I think it helps that it goes through there, so when your audio comes out, it sounds more crisp.
Yeah, well, see, I got Ableton, so what I'm gonna try to do is I got this other joint. It's just like a mixer, but it's a virtual mixer on your computer. Okay. And I got my microphone routed through the mixer. So when I open Ableton, right, and I pick the microphone and I do my live stream, the audio will go through this mixer and come out as if I didn't even have nothing hooked up.
Yeah.
and run straight into my StreamYard, so that way I could do live motherfucking ad libs and shit. You know,
Real.
like how like you just be going on, just be spitting, and then you hit Wolfman Jack on their motherfucking ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that, but without all the fancy buttons and all that shit. But
Right. What's your
yeah, I
favorite
got
team, man? Well, come on, man. This
San
sports.
Francisco. I've been in San Francisco, man,
Oh,
since Joe
you got two Niners.
Montana,
Here we.
Ronnie Lotz,
Yeah.
Ty
Okay.
Streets,
There you go.
way
Yeah. Name
back.
some players. Then Ty
Yeah,
Street. You
yeah,
maybe your
yeah.
second, third receiver. Yeah. You might be a
Ken
real fan.
Norton,
Ken Norton Jr. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fred Gore. I'm an old
Come on,
school
man.
Tony Dorsett football fan.
Ooh,
You
man.
understand what I'm saying? They ain't ready for
Freddie
that
Solomon, man. Freddie Solomon,
shit.
man.
I actually used to have the little G.I. Joe refrigerator Perry
Come
figure
on. Yeah.
from that. You know, that's
Steve
old school.
DeBerg, man. Come on, man.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready. But yeah, I'm an East Coast dude. I'm from Jersey. I never really understood how you could be from Jersey and the Giants or the Jets could be your team just because their stadium is in Jersey.
Yeah.
They're still a New York team. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a New Jersey Devils fan all my life because I fuck with the hockey. You fuck with the hockey?
Not really. But give me
Man.
1 second. Give me 1 second. Sack. I was just talking about people. You really are from South Florida and your team is the Lakers. I was making an example. Come on, bruh. You can't pick the Lakers. I was just saying, brothers be from Carolina talking about their team, the Lakers, from Florida, and he actually from Florida, and he want to say his team, the Lakers. No, your team, we not claiming you. The Lakers not claiming you, bruh. You can't claim the Lakers. You got to be on. You got to have the Heat. Now that the Heat went through when LeBron was there, he was heated out. Then when they left, he ain't ride with his team. Y'all almost won the championship 2 years ago. Oh, I got to go with the winner. Just because the people went on the court don't mean that y'all are losers, okay? You don't have to always pick the winning team. Take your L. Stop. Your team lost to LeBron. You can't be a Laker fan and a Heat fan. No.
You got to take your loss like Will Smith.
Come on. And like them delusional Cowboys fans. Cowboys don't never win nothing, and they always talking about how good they team. If they don't knock it off, man.
Oh man, I heard Tony Romo committed suicide.
When?
He tried to shoot himself, but somebody intercepted the bullet.
I gotta hit all the buttons. Ooh, let me kick this off right here, dedicated to my brother Mace Taggart.
Aspire to make myself a presence on these YouTube streets. All right, let's get this shit started. Get this shit started.
That was a little beat, nicer made for Mace Taggart. That's my OG, man. Hope you get healthy soon. Oh, we got Oaktown Finest up in here. Sack, you ain't even naming that right. His name wasn't Jimmy Stokes. What was his name? Top, you a Niner fan? I remember Garrison Hurst. He came back from a lot of injury. It was something else. Stokes. He was a tall receiver. It wasn't Jimmy Stokes. What is his name? Can you remember his name, Top? He was out of UCLA. He was a tall receiver.
I can remember the guy, but to be honest,
yeah, he played like with Rice, and when Terrell Owens was there, he was like the third receiver.
I know Todd Streets was the third receiver. I don't remember Jimmy
Yeah, remember
Stokes.
Stokes? I think he got punched in the face or something happened with him. See, you can't be Googling people, man. You got to come off the top of the dome.
Yeah, exactly. I got an excuse being a slightly advanced age, so I forget more than most of these motherfuckers could Google. You understand what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go. JJ Stokes.
JJ Stokes.
That
That's
was
what
his
his
name.
name
He was
was.
supposed to get all that coming out of UCLA.
I remember JJ Stokes.
JJ Stokes. That's his name. Yeah. Okay. He was typing so fast
man.
he couldn't get it out.
Yeah, I'm from the Tecmo Bowl days. You know? A lot of these kids, man, they don't realize the shit that they see today. They think it's new, man. We seen that shit yesterday, and it's not new to us. It's new to you. Exactly. I can understand your enthusiasm, but curb that shit a little bit, young man. Will you be out here smacking motherfuckers like Will Smith?
So I'm trying to stay away from Will. We talking sports. We want anybody to pull up, talk your sports. We'll talk about Will later on tonight or something.
Well, the white boys got a new sport, that smacking shit. From across the table, yo.
Here you go. Who else I got? I got Sack about to pull up. What's up with you, Sack?
Hey man, I can't test my loyalty to my team, man. I've been a 49ers fan since I was a Jet, man. 49ers and Lakers, man. Like I really don't know. Like I said, I explained how I fell in love with the Niners, though.
Lakers. Okay, explain to us how you a Lakers fan, bro.
Yeah, I never been a Lakers fan. I hate them.
You from South Florida?
Yeah, I remember too. Like for me, like being when you was a kid, like back then you only could watch certain games, right? Like you know, like televised game with like Jordan and shit like that. So when Kobe came around, that was like my Jordan. You get what I'm saying? So that's when I started like, okay, I'm just gonna ride with Lakers and shit. Tell me, I've been with Lakers since they had Jimmy Farmer there, Sasha Vujacic, Chris Mim, all them seasons when Lakers was struggling, being ass, man. I was still repping my purple and gold, even though I'm in South Florida. But I get a lot of heat for that.
You catch that throwback game back in the 90s when Magic came back in after he had already tested positive? You see that game?
Oh yeah, and I seen that All-Star game, man.
Yo, them niggas ain't even want to guard Magic.
The All-Star game, they ain't even watching though, bro. For me, like, I had to watch the play, but I like NBA TV show like the old classic games.
Yeah.
So I used to always watch them and stuff.
They might not show that one. Top, you just as crazy as them damn now I want y'all to go Top on YouTube. Wait a minute, Top. Wait a minute, Top. Wait a minute, no, Top. I'm gonna tell y'all, Top is even more funnier on Instagram. His Instagram is popping. He has something funny for you every day. You be having some crazy cold humor. Your humor is dark, bro. You be having some cold shit. He's talking about Tony Romo shot himself.
Bro, I'm rolling up, man. I'm gonna drop my shit because of that joke, man.
Yo, but Sack, you brought up some throwback shit because a lot of these motherfuckers, see, I've been around before cable, where if you wanted to watch a channel above the regular broadcast channels, you had to turn the dial to UHF, nigga, to get the channel 36. You understand? But you brought up some throwback shit where you could only get like the most anticipated games. You only gonna see 2 basketball games in a week. You might get an extra 2 on the weekends. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe.
No, you're right though. That's why I brought
now
up the
you got whole subscriptions. I got the ESPN shit. I ain't never watched it, but I got that shit.
No, you're right though, because like I said, even like back then, like for me, I was born in '88, so for me it was mostly the '90s where I started really paying attention to sports, and like you just said, you only can watch certain games, and shit, I was only seeing Jordan for the most part. I ain't gonna lie. Bulls ain't always televised.
Made a whole network that UGN all of a sudden start coming in your cable package. You're like, what? How get the Chicago channel? Jordan.
I remember WHT, the original movie channel, before Cinemax, before
I was about to say
HBO. This before that.
Cinemax
I
used to have
remember when
like a little
MTV
bit of
first
freaky
came
stuff.
out.
HBO and them used to have like, you know, the regular stuff, but the Cinemax was kind of late night, a little bit
Late night.
rated X, just like 1X or something like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You was young, that was all you could get.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
Yeah,
facts.
you right. Yeah.
And before that, niggas had the VHS tapes. It'd be like 30 of us in the goddamn crib looking at shit.
That's a damn
Niggas
shame.
be like, yo, let me borrow the tape. It'd be like on some Wu-Tang shit. Nigga borrowed, the whole crew had the tape. And you never know who the fuck got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now,
Shit
when
was
my partners,
crazy, man.
they started bootlegging VHS.
Yeah,
Before the bootleg CDs, I used to be like, "Whoa, these boys cold."
Yeah, that was cold. That was cold.
Man, I remember I used to try to watch them pay-per-view channels, but if you gotta like turn that antenna like a certain way just to get, you know, just a little. You can see just enough of what's going on though, but it was still a struggle, man.
You need you one of them dudes to hold. No, stand right there. You hold the thing. Just hold it right there. Don't move.
But it's static and black and white, but you don't care though.
Okay, so let's go over. Go ahead. I'm gonna get the NFL teams ready, and I want y'all to pick your playoff winners and your Super Bowl predictions. I'm gonna get all the people, and I'm gonna put them on the screen for y'all. Give me 1 second. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Oh, okay. Damn, boy. I'm looking forward to this football season.
I'm not, to be honest. I don't even really watch sports like I used to. Once upon a time, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of these young dudes can. Now I used to run down every motherfucker player's history for the last 4 years, but the older you get, at least for me, the more I got away from that shit. But I used to be like the biggest Lakers hater, man, because I was a Jordan, a Chicago Bulls fan. You know what I'm saying? Chicago and San Francisco, that was my motherfucking teams. And then, you know what I'm saying, like I told Ism, I fuck with the hockey because that shit is brutal. Nigga, I love that shit. I mean, where else could you play? Where else can you mix football and golf, nigga, except for hockey? Yo, you gotta fuck with the hockey. I'm telling you, the white boys be out there.
Look, I do watch hockey, but I watch them in the playoffs though. Like I watch them come playoff time.
It's football mixed. It's football mixed with golf with a side of boxing.
Yeah, they let you fight, man.
Yeah, man.
Can y'all see that right there?
Yeah, let's see.
I got Prince P in here. Prince P, you in here?
What's going on?
What's going on, player?
Here listening.
Oh, okay.
Not much, man. It's chilling.
Okay, just chime in anytime you're ready, man. We're gonna go over the NFC East. We got the Bills, we got the Patriots, we got the Dolphins, and we got the Jets. To me, I'm gonna give each one of y'all a turn. I'm gonna go first. The Bills, they looking like they might be ready to do something because Kansas City kind of done had a few people, you know, lead a team. You know, the Patriots are always gonna be solid. Miami might be the young and upcoming because they had a good defense. Now they got some offensive weapons and an offensive coach. The Jets trash. So I'm gonna go. Well, solid doing something with the defense. I like the coach right now, but I'm gonna go Bills. I'm gonna go like it is right there. That's how my division gonna go. NFC East. Next, brother, go ahead.
Yo, I'm gonna take a page out of the history books, and even though Buffalo got a nice record right there in the AFL in the American Conference, I still remember. You know, some of you motherfuckers was still shitting on yourself when this was happening, but they went to the Super Bowl like 4 goddamn times in a row and lost all 4 times. So they still got that hanging over their head from the middle 80s all the way to the middle 90s. New England, I don't really know what the lineups for these teams is looking like. Like I said, you know, I don't really keep up with it like that. But they lost probably, you know, the greatest goddamn quarterback, arguably, that there is out there. Fuck Miami. That's my brother-in-law team. He sucks, and so the fuck do they. And fuck New York, too, because they need to get their stadium over there in New York City and get the fuck out of Jersey. They ain't done a goddamn thing, I think, since, like, Vinny Testaverde.
Sure. Well, for me, I'm going to say Bill's gonna win that division. You know, my opinion. And they picked up with Von Miller, I believe, so that can help out their line. And I'm gonna put second. I'm gonna put Dolphins because Dolphins do be beating Patriots. I think they're like 6-3 in their last matchups, or maybe 6-4. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I know Dolphins lately been having Patriots number and they haven't made no good moves yet. And there's a coin flip for that third spot between Patriots and Jets. Though I don't know. I don't. I honestly I think if depending on what the Jets might do with this draft and maybe picking up another wide receiver, I think they could be better than the Patriots. So I'm gonna go Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots.
All right, I'll chime in. Buffalo Bills is going to have to do, like you said in the 90s, they have to get home field throughout. They got to bring people to Western New York. They got Von Miller, a closer, because that's what they needed against Kansas City in that game, a guy that can get around the corner and close. So, because that's really what helped it. Number 99, what's the name, closed it a little bit easier with Von Miller over there. Buffalo did. They had the corner White, Tavares White to be back. If he come back into shape.
White ain't no joke, man. He's
a great
White
corner.
pretty good. They got a good secondary over there in Buffalo.
Yeah, they do. They got a good defense too. Then New England is still the New England Patriots without Tom Brady. That means they're going to be competitive. If you're a dumb football team, you're not going to beat them. There's two dummies on that division, the Miami Dolphins. Now the Miami Dolphins did make it.
Mr. Miami gonna pull up.
Yeah, they can pull up all they want to. But I'm just telling you, I ain't shitting. I'm just telling you what I see. The Miami Dolphins made a lot of picks, but they got Tyreek Hill, but they still got, like Mace say, they still got the little pineapple over there on a quarterback that's not going to develop. Mark Mary older too. You know.
I hate
who the pineapple?
Jets or the Jets? Yeah, that's what Mace called him. A little pineapple.
The little pineapple.
Tua Tagovailoa, however he say his name. And then you look at the Jets.
I heard Rick.
They just got to draft. They just got to draft and develop talent. That's all they're doing right now. They can talk about trying to be somebody next year. That's when they might be able to talk about having a decent season.
If the Jets can get 6-7 games, they had a good, successful year.
Right.
I heard Ricky Waters coming back next season for Miami.
Who's coming back?
Joints for everybody.
Hey,
Ricky
Prince,
Williams.
So Prince, let me ask you a
What
quick
Ricky
question
Williams
about
coming
the
back to do?
Passing out joints.
Smoke the team out.
Ricky Williams over there selling weed up in there. He up in Washington somewhere. He's up in Seattle some damn where. He ain't even in the South no more. He way up north.
Chilling.
Then he come down to Texas. He used to go to the Texas games for back when Texas had the network with ESPN. Yeah, but we digress from there. Go ahead.
You want to say something, Sack?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask Prince, like, cause he bringing up. We were saying about the Dolphins, like, is it just solely because Tua at quarterback? Because I understand the Tua slander. Like, I don't fuck with Tua either.
Well, I'm just gonna be real. I mean, they got. I mean, probably schematically because they got McDaniels and they got Tyreek Hill. They're gonna try to lose him like Debo, but they're not gonna run him up the gut like they use Debo. They're gonna be able to scheme a little bit better, but he's not gonna get the ball to Tyreek Hill. That ball gonna be late. That ball gonna be behind. His anticipation is terrible. Tua is not that good of a quarterback, man. I mean, I think that if
but Tyreek had to take his money though, man.
Because of the money.
$30 million? He had to go get that money.
Yeah, he had to go. Yeah, I mean, Tyreek ain't mad. It's just, he got his ring, so he ain't tripping on that. He got to go get his money. You know,
you could blow a knee out in Kansas City for $18 million a year. Or you could go to Miami for $30 million, and he a Florida boy anyway, ain't he? Down south boy, ain't he? You know what I mean? They be wanting to be down south.
I think he's from down there. Yeah, of course. I mean, you get past to be in South Beach, fresh and fit, showing your niggas that, right?
Come on, man. We can't do it. We're talking sports, fellas. We're talking sports.
That wasn't even a diss.
Every time we talk Manosphere, I'm gonna find my horn. I'm gonna hook up my board now. Every time somebody talk Manosphere, I'm gonna hit the damn horn.
I'm just saying, man.
We going to the next division.
All them ladies down there, man. You got all them Caribbean ladies down there.
Man, you can talk about them anytime. Go ahead,
Oh
Prince.
yeah, all
Yeah,
those-
what
all
I'm
them
talking about. I was
Cuban,
talking about
Cuban girls.
I was talking about the attraction to the so-called show. I wasn't talking about the two. I was talking about.
That's why they say that when the Heat were winning in basketball, they were saying everybody be out late and all night. They be groggy when the game come. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you go to the strip club, you'll see some athletes in that bit, depending on which one you go to. 2 in the morning.
So, ain't nobody tripping on that, you know. You just hope to. All I want to say.
You got a game in the morning. What you doing here, nigga?
Shit, he'll be there. I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so
I gotta get my Bo Jackson on. I gotta get my Bo on. I gotta get my Bo Jackson on. Y'all know about Bo Jackson, right?
Like look how they're using Waddle, right? Do you think like how they were using Waddle instead of that the same way they use Waddle, if that was Tyreek Hill being used like that? You think he can make plays? It'll be more playmaking going out there.
Yeah, he's gonna make plays. I mean, I think Tyreek is gonna probably have 75 catches. He'll get 1,000 yards. He might get 8 touchdowns. He might get 500. He might get 400 yards rushing too.
Who they have at running back on Miami?
That's the problem.
I know Mostert one of them, but he's never healthy. I forgot the other 2 running backs, man. My mind blank right now.
If you're gonna have Mostert, I think you gotta have a banger too. You need more.
Yeah, I don't think they got a banger.
Remember Jahi? Remember on the Eagles?
Yeah.
He would bang up in there. Remember on when the Giants were when they had like Jacobs for your banger?
Jacobs,
Tiki on the outside. You need your 2 running back, probably 3 or 4, but you need a speed guy and a banger, I believe.
Yeah, you
definitely got banger. For that 1-yard situation, the goal line. Yeah, you can't do nothing with like a running back like
Marion Barbarian, and when you use him right.
Yeah, the Marion Barbarian. Yeah, that style. You always need your banger, man. Let's go to the next division, y'all. I'm gonna go here. Let's go to is that good right there, y'all?
Yeah, this is an interesting division now.
Okay.
You going? Which one you going to?
The
one
black
right there below.
The black and blue division. Okay, I can blow it up a little. Let me go back in there. We're gonna stick right here in the north.
Yeah, I see it.
That's good,
you went
y'all.
too deep. Yeah, you right there. Yeah, we see it.
Right about there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, because I got to go in the StreamYard to do it. Okay. We got your Bengals, we got the Steelers, we got Browns and Ravens. This is always a tough division. At least 3 of these teams usually make the playoffs. Steelers, they probably rebuilding with the quarterback issues. Browns, I mean, Watson gonna do some things. They already had a good defense. So the Ravens, I mean, Lamar, if he can quit fumbling, and the Bengals, I think they're gonna fall off a little this year. I think we're gonna go. I'm gonna go Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Steelers. What you think?
I'll take it. I think the Browns. I think the Browns are gonna be 3rd because I think that
who they got a receiver.
Right. It's hard to say. You can't say nothing. They don't have none at receiver. They got rid of Odell and they got rid of Landry. They only
got Cooper.
Oh yeah, they got Amari Cooper. Well, he's sometimey now. You better watch him. But we'll see. But it's his first year there. He might have a big year. It's his first year with any team. He usually have a big year. And then they got the defense. But is Watson gonna get suspended? How many games you think he's gonna get suspended? If he gets suspended over 4 games, they might go 1-3 or something like that. So I think they'll try to make a run at the end, but I think they're gonna come up short. Pittsburgh Steelers, it really doesn't matter about them. I mean, they are tough out as Buffalo week 1. So
who they going with? They going with Mason Rudolph?
No. They going with
Mr. Trubisky.
Yeah, they going with Mr. Trubisky.
What happened to the brother though? The Ohio State kid. What happened to him? He ain't ready.
Idiot. He's an idiot.
What was his name again?
It was wild.
Out his arm coming out of Ohio State,
yeah.
And then he messed up on the Redskins. Sometimes those big guys, almost like a Jamarcus Russell. It's like you too big, and you should have been a tight end or something. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it. Now, Ben Roethlisberger, he used to could throw the ball with people draped on him, but they find out that NFL ain't what you think.
Yeah, Big Ben was just Big Ben was just Big Ben, man. You know. But then you got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. I think that's what the division gonna come down to, and it's gonna come down to health for Cincinnati and Baltimore. If they can protect Burrow, and then they'll win the division. If they don't, and same thing with Baltimore, that's what it's gonna come down to. The outlier is Cleveland. Cleveland they gotta sign a receiver somewhere.
Haskins, Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, Dwayne Haskins, that's his name.
They got Dwayne Haskins, Mason Rudolph,
Hey.
and they have Trubisky. You said Trubisky gonna start?
Yeah, he's gonna start as of right now, because everybody thinking that the Pittsburgh Steelers is gonna take that quarterback out of Pittsburgh that played for Pittsburgh University.
Not they play for Liberty. Oh, you think they're gonna pick Pickett? I thought they was gonna pick Willis.
I think Willis is gonna go in the top 10.
Oh, he's not even gonna make it that far.
He won't make it that far.
Well, we're getting to that after we do the division.
Right.
We'll see where the draft line up, because I see a lot of defensive guys in the draft at the top for us on these mock drafts. I don't see the quarterbacks. They say they're going late, but you all know somebody always fool you and pick a quarterback.
Right, he did. Yeah, so somebody's gonna. Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Quarterback.
I saw some things about him that people like. We can keep going.
Okay.
Somebody else got it. They're still in the division.
Stop. Let him. Who you think gonna win this division here?
Man, this division is so iffy, man. Because honestly, I think Baltimore was just hindered by injuries last year. Like, when it comes to their secondary, like they had a lot of injuries, and I think that fucked them up though. But I'm gonna say Bengals gonna be number one just because I don't think they fell off. Hold on, I'm not gonna say I don't think they fell off, but didn't they pick up a lineman?
Yes, they did.
They better check Burrow though, man. Burrow get hit too much though.
Right,
I'm saying they picked up offensive lineman, so that should help. I forgot to do the name though.
They picked up Lyle Collins from Dallas.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I'm gonna just put them first automatically just because of what he did last year and them picking up a lineman. And then the Browns, I'm gonna probably say Browns last because of the fact that, like I said, we don't know what's gonna happen with Deshaun Watson. Like they got a good running game and defense, but you still need a quarterback, and we don't even know who's gonna be a quarterback for them. So I'm gonna put Brown last, and I'm gonna put Ravens second, and Steelers third. That's how I look at it. I'm banking on Ravens being healthy.
Right.
They do. Yeah, so that's what I'm banking on.
Yeah.
Ravens got the most talent that they could stay healthy.
Yeah,
they do.
They got a secondary. They lost everybody. They lost everybody a week before the season. Practice before the season.
And then
the Browns. Go ahead, Zach.
No, I just want to say the Steelers. Their defense is solid. I ain't worried about what their defense gonna do, but
they always solid.
Yeah, I don't know. Their offense it got a lot of question marks, man.
But the Browns, if they do suspend the boy Watson, they got a decent backup. They got the boy out of the Miami quarterback last year. He a good backup. What's the brother name? Okay. He played for the Colts for a couple of years. Brother,
I know you.
Kind of tall, but yeah, he can.
Oh, Brissett over there.
Yeah, but he's a backup. So if you get him 4 or 5 games, if they give Watson 4 or 5 game suspension, he could get you 2 games out of that 5.
No, I agree. Yeah, he's solid. He's solid backup. You're right. I didn't know that. So,
but then but don't forget, Watson been rusty too. He's gonna have a whole lot of time off, so he got to get those kinks out. So
will he be allowed to play preseason?
He didn't play no preseason. He ain't played since 2020.
No, I'm asking, will he be allowed to play preseason?
No, he been playing all the preseason game, but he ain't gonna play in them about 2 games.
So you believe he gonna get suspended tonight? Or not? Do you think he gonna get suspended?
I think he got to get suspended, bro.
Yeah, he gonna get suspended, man. And the way they did that salary too.
He sat out the whole year last year.
Hey.
That was on him though.
Yeah,
protesting against the Texans.
They're supposed to suspend that boy. He just got 230.
It wasn't against the league. The league didn't make him sit out. He sit out on his own.
I thought the Texans just was sitting him out.
He told the Texans he wasn't gonna play.
Oh, okay.
But I got a homeboy that's a Texan fan. I used to ask him about that. What's up with
who's that? Lario?
Texans tripping.
Lario? I got a stream with you calling Lario, and I kept repeating it. You didn't hear that stream, Fritz P?
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna have to go find it. It was I'll be clipping y'all on some streams, and I did a stream, and I'm making all kind of sound effects in the background, and I let you. Oh, I think it's Mac off. you and Lario have a Mac off and you keep calling him Lario. Listen here, Lario. Now I ain't got time for what a woman, Lario. That shit was funny as hell. Now I'm gonna blow the horn on myself.
Yeah,
We talking sports. No manosphere talk. Now in this division, we got Tennessee Titans, Indianapolis Colts, the Houston Texans, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This division gonna flip at the top. Well, I don't know. Maybe it never goes the same way it went. So, barring injuries, the Texans should win this division. If not, I would say the Colts and the Texans swap. I mean, the Colts and the Titans swap, and the Texans gonna take last this year. Jacksonville gonna surprise some people. Gonna take third place in this division. So I'm gonna go Colts, Titans, Jaguars, Texans. What you guys think?
Nah, man, I'm gonna say the Titans. They're gonna hold on to that division. It just is.
It's a weak
Indianapolis
division.
Indianapolis got Matt Ryan now. That could help them. Jacksonville Jaguars is a wild card because I think they got a real coach now in there.
Who they got down there?
Quarterbacks. They got Doug Peterson, the guy that won the Super Bowl with the.
That's right. Yeah. He'll have them at least organized and functional on offense. They got a good young quarterback.
And they signed some defensive players. They did sign some wide receivers, but those wide receivers that they signed ain't big name guys. But for what Doug wanted to do, because he got his receivers do specialty stuff for him. So if you're a 7-9 guy, you're gonna run 7-9. If you're a slot guy, you're gonna be a slot guy. So, it's all about Lawrence. Will Lawrence take that next step this year? He probably could, because he did get his throws in last year.
Goldilocks, huh? Do you think Lawrence really got it? I think he can play, man.
I think he's a good quarterback. I just think it was inferior coaching last year, terrible coaching. So we'll see. The Texans are going to be I'm going to say this about the Texans. They will be a defensive juggernaut. They're going to play defense. So they're going to be in a lot of games. It's going to be on what they do in the draft. But they're going to be in a lot of games because Lovie Smith can coach defense. So they're going to be in a lot of games. I mean, they're going to win them, but they're going to be in a lot of games. So I think it's going to be Tennessee, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Texas will come up the rear,
I hope Lovey can do something with them, man. Let the brothers show out. We need some more brothers up in the coaching ranks, fraternity type of thing here, man.
You give Lovey time. You give him 4 years like you should give him. By his second, if he get everything he can get, he had that team respectable in about 2 years. They could really compete for that division, in a couple of years. Because he know defense and he know what he wants. And he has took in-app quarterbacks to high places before.
To the Super Bowl,
and all them
and the defense is always a vaunted defense. Let's go with brother Sakpa Sesa. And that's what I want to call his name, Khadija. He said I can call him that. Go ahead, my
brother. For me, I'm gonna take Colts because honestly I thought Colts was pretty good last year. Carson Wentz just blew it. I think they got a solid team, running game, defense is nice. By default and how weak the division is, I'm gonna take the Titans at number 2. They still got Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill. I still question their defense, but I think they're good enough to, be respectable in their own division. In the third spot, I'm gonna take Houston. Because honestly, even though Houston didn't win games last year, like Prince P was saying, man, bro, they was competing. They was in every game last year for the most part for a lot of games. And then and with a new coach, hopefully that defense pick up. I think they'll. Oh my bad, I read what Khadija said. My fault. And then with Houston, I think they'll be decent. The defense should be nice. And the Jaguars, man, Jaguars are Jaguars. I gotta see it to believe it.
Right. We understand it.
Yeah. But I don't think Trevor Lawrence is a bad QB. He just got to work on his decision making because he did force a lot of bullshit throws and interceptions. Trying to extend plays. Once he realized he's not in college no more, he can't be trying to just, about to get sacked and throw it up, think you're due for to come down with. I think he'll be a little better. The arm is there.
Well, you got to give him time. The arm is there. You're right. He got a whip of an arm, but you when you give him terrible receivers, terrible coaching, and then you feel like you got to force it because a lot of pressure is on you, as the quarterback. But if you can give him some professionals, some solid players, and a good coach, I think Lawrence can do some things. I think he could be top 15. I'd give him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if he can get to that, that'd be good this year.
Not this year. Not this year. I don't know if he can do this. If he could get between 10 and 20 this year, but in his career, I'm saying if he could be a top 15 quarterback, he could be solid. This year, I give him between 15 and 20, and that will be solid enough for a second year young quarterback. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but I will say this about Jacksonville, though. You got to kind of watch out for them just a little bit. Early in the season is going to tell the story about Jacksonville. When we see their schedule, when they come up right after the draft, when they play teams, how they play teams, or on their schedule at a certain amount of time. If they can start out fast, they might make something happen. But if they start out slow like we think they're going to be last in the division. This is going to be their start for them.
One thing I think about Jaguars on defense, they lack discipline, man. You don't be seeing them bonehead penalties them niggas be having.
Right.
They be in games.
Coordinators is.
Yeah,
that's
they got
coaching.
Yeah, that's coaching. I got to see who they. Let me check something out on them and see who their D coordinator is and stuff.
The solid teams never have a guy. I mean, you might be open, but you ain't gonna just be like wide open, like somebody just totally blew a coverage at the end of the game with 2 minutes to go. Like what you can't do. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, throw the man open.
All right, let's go to the next division, y'all.
All right.
Raise this up here. This is my division right here. This is gonna be woo. This division is going to be a barn burner for the next 5 to 10 years. They got young quarterbacks and young veteran quarterbacks and young, second, third year quarterbacks that's on the rise. It's going to be a hell of a division. Of course, I'm going with my Raiders. I'm going to go with them first. Raiders. I'm going to go with them. And then we're going to go Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers. I think Broncos gonna do a hell of a. They ought to flip those numbers. I at least see 10 and 7 for them. I see my Raiders at 11 and 6. Chiefs 10 and 7, and Chargers 8 and 8.
8 and 9, you mean?
8 and 9. Okay, 8 and 9. Yeah.
You took Derek Carr for 8 wins, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's a tough division, man. They got a quarterback. They got a good defense. I think their coach be trying to be a little too cute. You know those little young quarterback coaches? They got that young guy. He had a few games where he did some bonehead decisions at the end of the game. They probably could have went 11 victories if he wouldn't have blew the game at the end.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at this division, man, everything says Kansas City is still the team. Denver Broncos has got a serious impact. We understand. One thing we can say about Russell, he might be a simp off, but he's definitely not a simp on the field.
Sound the horn.
I'm on high side a little bit. But the Chargers, man, they got a damn dynamic quarterback. But like you say, the coach will go for it. He'll go for it on 4th and 80 because of the quarterback. So that's not going to work. So I
was late with the horn.
Yeah, I said he'll go for 4th and 86 and shit. He don't care because of the quarterback. But you got to be smart.
What coach is that?
The Chargers coach.
Chargers coach, man. He be being too cute.
Yeah, he too aggressive, man. You got to play the game. It's like that game they played against Kansas City. They had Kansas City beat. They did. He went for it too many times, man. First time he went for it, the tight end got hurt. He would have caught the ball, but who cares about that? Khadijah, we talking about football. We're not talking about him on that other stuff. But as I close, man, I got Kansas City, I got Denver, I got the Raiders, and the Raiders. I ain't hating on the Raiders. I don't like Josh McDaniels. I don't like him, but y'all do got my Devontae Adams though, and and then if y'all still able to run that ball like y'all do with Jacobs and shit, then y'all could get the division. So it's gonna really come down to Kansas City, you know, what they doing and how they play. I don't think Kansas City could do it like they did last year. That start slow shit ain't gonna work this year. They'll be gone. So, because the Raiders will take them and Denver will take them. So, but I think it'll be Kansas City, Raiders, Denver, and then the Chargers come up last. But the records will all be respectable records, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dogfight division, man. Shit, me, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put Chiefs number one just because of Mahomes. I feel like he could, you know, make things work, and hopefully Andy Reid will run the damn ball at least like 20 times a game. Like I don't know why that team allergic to running the ball. And
They got to get a
second place,
Kareem Hunt running back.
man, they need something. Bro, it be 3 linemen, they still passing the ball. Just run that bitch. But number 2, I'm about to say Broncos. You know, I think Broncos got a solid team. I think they were just a quarterback away from making things work. You know, I like Judy and Patrick and they still got Sutton, right?
Yeah, they still got Sutton.
Yeah.
They got them running backs.
Yeah, they got Jamal. Jamal Williams.
But they got their rookie coach though, so you still got to watch these rookie coaches.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Who Denver got coached this year?
I forgot his name, but he was the offensive coordinator for
Hackett. That's what they got. They got Hackett.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah, keep going, Sack.
Then third place, I'm gonna go with Raiders. You know, I think Raiders can, you know, keep everything respectfully in them division. Derek Carr, I mean, I like Derek Carr, but I just sometimes I just feel like he could close out games that he don't be. But hope maybe things could be different with Devontae Adams. You know, and lastly, I think it's gonna be the Chargers, man. I just don't think they can make it do what it do, man. Like you said, with the coach being so aggressive, you know, I like Herbert, but toward the end of the game, sometimes they could be inconsistent. And I just think the vision might be too much for them to overcome. Even though they got a solid defense, they made some good pickups. But I'm looking at the other teams and the leadership that they got at QB will all probably be greater than the Chargers.
Chargers need to go to St. Louis. That's where they need to go. Get the hell out of LA.
Well, it's too late for that now. Oh, okay. So anybody pulling here, Khadijah, what's your football team? Bells G. What's your team, baby? Bells G. She probably rock with Titans. Who you rock with? Put your football team in there. What's up with you? Said he said.
She about to pick on Russell Wilson team, man.
She just said Russell wasn't a simp. We talking football. No sisterhood, sock. I gotta sound the horn on you. All right. See, T-Raj, you know what he see? Steelers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Y'all need a quarterback, though, T-Raj. Y'all got to get y'all a QB. Said he said. We got another Niner fan up in here. Got another Niner, man. I'm telling y'all got a solid team, though. I'm going to have to give it to you. Yeah, y'all solid. Let's go to the next division. Let's go up one here. We just over here having a little sports talk, family. Anybody want to pull up, you can pull up. The link is in the chat. You can hit the like button. It's a little show we do over here every now and then, but this is really dedicated to Mace Taggart, my brother. You know what I mean? He ain't been coming up live, so we're going to do a sports talk dedicated to my brother Mace Taggart. Hopefully he'll be back with us soon over here. You know what I mean? Doing his sports as he do every day. You know what I mean? The unk of the space. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Mace Taggart. Mac Mace.
Yeah.
So here we go. Yeah. Now we have the NFC East for you fellas. Y'all go first. I'll go last.
All right, I'll start off. I mean, I know everybody. I know the Dallas Cowboys or who they are. Come up short every time. I'm the biggest fan and the biggest critic of them motherfuckers. Nothing in that division says they shouldn't win it.
Hey, I got my brother up in here, y'all. There you go. There's the man of the hour right
What's
there.
up, Mace?
Hey, Mace, what's happening?
What it do, Mace?
Philadelphia Eagles. Let me go on the Giants. Whoever they coach, I forgot who their coach was. I forgot where they got him from. But
They picked him up off waivers. They picked the
yeah. That was the controversy.
I don't even know who the coach is. Dang.
Yeah, I forgot him. He was the Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator. I know that much. So then you got the Commanders. I get the name. You in Washington, but it is what it is. They got Carson Wentz now.
I kind of like that Washington football team. That had a catch to it. Washington football team.
Washington football team was a better name than this bullshit they got going.
Yeah, Commanders. That was.
I get it because of the commander in chief and the DC shit, but that ain't it. It's got a high school. That's a high school name, man. Come on, this is professional sports.
Some kind of USFL name team or something. That didn't sound.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. But I look at
Dragons.
The division, like I said, Washington will be competitive in the division. I'm not the biggest Wentz fan, but he'll make enough plays for them to keep him around, pretty much like Indianapolis was last year, and they'll fall off at the end of the year. So I got Dallas first. They should win the division again. And I got Washington second. Philadelphia, they got to come on. They got to show me in the draft and what they doing in free agency. They ain't really doing anything. None of those teams did anything but Washington in free agency. So I just look at Dallas by default. They're going to win the division. That's the weakest division in pro football. Let's be real. Shit, Dallas should have went 14-3 in that damn division. So
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's all I got.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Every time these Dallas fans, I'm gonna calling y'all the Dallas Delusionals. See, you talking about the Washington Commanders? I'm call y'all the Dallas Delusionals.
Man, I need you to stop because the Dallas Cowboys is getting their own way, man. They're getting their own way. From ownership all the way down to the kicker. So it's all good. Somebody else take that division.
I'm gonna start off with my last place team because I feel a certain way about this guy, Carson Wentz. Nigga lost me money last year against the Jaguars. I don't know how. And so my opinion about that team is kind of biased. But anyway, I'm gonna say third. I mean, this division is terrible. This division is awful. Third place, I'm gonna have to say the Giants. And then second place, the Eagles. Honestly, man, in my opinion, none of these niggas worth talking about. But Cowboys gonna be number one.
Prince. That was a shot. I know that hit you in the side right there.
No. Hold on. You let me finish. No, because look, I was talking about 2 to 4 though. None of them boys were talking about 2 to 4. No, hold on.
You 4 minutes in.
Look, I was talking about the team 2 to 4, and they're not worth talking about.
Oh, okay.
Cowboys. That's why I was trying to get at. The division is awful. I don't know how Cowboys just don't sweep the division every year with the talent they got. But they should come in first place. That's nothing new. They got. I mean, they ain't really lose much, honestly. I don't think Amari Cooper's a big loss. Cubby hurt anyways. And
it's easy. It's easy. I mean,
it
Dallas
is.
could get better. There's a couple of people they could have got for agency, could have got them better. They didn't do it. They didn't go get. They need a
It's not your turn. It's not your turn, Prince. I know you a Cowboy, a Dallas delusional, but hold on. It's Zach's turn. Let him speak, player. He always trying to preface. What had happened. See, if Tony Romo would have not dropped the ball, what had happened was, what had happened was, see what I'm saying? No, he didn't fumble that ball. Dez Bryant. No, it's Zach's turn. I'm about to knock over my microphone. Go ahead, player.
No, I didn't. But the Cowboys. I mean, I think they only lost maybe like one key person at the Gregory on the line. So I mean, it's cut dry though, man. The Cowboys should win the division. I don't expect them not to. I mean, they might lose maybe one game, maybe 1 or 2 games in that division, but Cowboys come out first. Like they do every year in that division. And that's all I really got to say. Okay, I see Mace agreeing.
Said he said you had a little background noise, so I was muting you up until it was your turn to talk. So when you pull back up,
Okay.
just pull up, stay muted, and then when it's your turn to talk, unmute because you're out driving. I can hear a lot of stuff in the background, so that's why I muted you up. Said he said I was gonna come to you next, but you dropped off. But you can pull back up, and I heard you. But mute up while you're driving, and then when you speak, just go on and talk. So pull back up if you want to. Anybody, y'all can pull up here in the Macisphere. We talking sports here with Raider IZM, dedicated to Mace. And we're doing the divisions, and we got the NFC East. We got the Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Commanders, New York Giants. I think the Giants, they're nothing to be desired. Absolutely nothing. And then the Commanders, I think they're gonna do something this year. The Eagles, I don't know. They might go right where they're at right there, about 9-8. They get you happy, but they can't beat the good teams. They can beat on the lesser teams, but the playoff teams, that's why they were a fringe playoff team at best. Then we have the Cowboys. The Cowboys, more talent than anybody in the NFL. I wish they could do something so these delusional Cowboy fans could get off their high horse. They ain't won nothing since Michael Irvin, back when Michael Irvin was
I got a guy that ain't won nothing
I see
since
this man. God, hey man, I just saying, man, this is what happens here. This guy's cut you off. These Dallas fans, they're irrational, they're angry, they cut you off when you talk. These Cowboy fans, you give them their turn, and they just I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, the Cowboys, I think they're gonna take last place actually this year. I think they fall off the wagon. I think they're going to take absolutely last. That's what they're going to take, last in the division. They're going to lose to the Giants. I'm going to give the division to the Commanders. Eagles second. Giants, they're going to have a good year with Danny Dimes. And then the Cowboys will take absolutely last because they trash.
Okay. So you know what you predicted. You predicting the rest of injury.
You still hear that background noise, Mace? Or you good? I mean, IZM. I call you Mace, my bad. IZM, you still hear that background noise?
I know you hating Mace, but I know you hating IZM. But at the same time, Dallas could do that shit though, for real. They could do that shit. Go last.
Here comes Said back. Let's stay on this division and let's give Seti Said his turn. Seti Said, you in the Macisphere, the Raider Spear. Who you got, player? Seti Said, who you got in the division?
It's struggling right now.
Well, you know you truckers ain't too good with electronic equipment.
I'm probably one of the truckers is one of the best with it.
I'm just fucking with you, friend. Steady said. Who you got, player? We can't get Steady said in here. Oh, he bounced back out.
Can't get it together, man, right now.
Oh, man, fellow truckers, keep your eyes on the road, my fellow truckers. Let's go to the next division. We got T. Rod in the house. He studied shouting out his Steelers. 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 Hit. You don't know nothing about that. Come on. Come on, T. Raj. Let me go on up a little more. Here we go. Let's go with this NFC North. The NFC North. The Norris division. I'm gonna go Packers again. Even though Aaron Rodgers, he can just make things happen, you know. But their team seeming like it's coming apart on paper, but they got Rodgers, the great Rodgers, as Mace would say. And then they're gonna go. I'm gonna go Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears. What y'all think?
I'm gonna go Vikings first to win that division. I'm put Green Bay second. I mean, Packers got to make some more moves for me to have any kind of faith in them because they roster trash to me. And then Bears and Lions. I don't trust that quarterback at all, man. What's his name? Jared Goff.
Yeah, Jared Goff.
I mean, he's decent, but I still don't think he got enough help. You know, they need better weapons out there to me. So that's me. Vikings, Packers, Bears, Lions.
Well, bad man still in that division. Chicago Bears. I don't know what they're doing over there with the young Fields over there. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their schematic is going to be. Minnesota Vikings. They got not my favorite cousin over there. He be stealing money. He be stealing money, boy, like a great bank robber with love. He's Bernie Madoff when it comes to that money, man. And at the same time, man, it's just Aaron Rodgers about to fall, and the Packers. They got picks, so they're gonna draft some receivers. Packers can always develop wide receivers, so I'll never worry about wide receivers in Green Bay. And I think if Aaron Rodgers stay healthy, they'll win the division. If he get hurt, then that's when Minnesota or Chicago could creep up. Detroit is the Detroit Lions. They've been alive since 1956. So we're not worrying about them people over there. People leave there and become great overnight, you know. So it is what it is with them. So it's the Green Bay Packers by default. Minnesota second, Chicago third, and dead last, like always, the Detroit Lions. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm waiting on IZM.
Yeah, waiting
Probably step away for a
on
second.
tourism.
I mean, it's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting what Packers do, man. Because honestly, you right about the development of receivers, and we know the quarterback is the one that really make receivers. So maybe if with Devontae Adams gone, that safety blanket, he might actually look for other niggas to throw the ball
Yeah, I
to.
mean, it's two franchises that I don't worry about as far as receiver play is Pittsburgh and Green Bay. Some reason
Yeah,
they always can find a receiver that they can replace the other receiver. High pay
man.
bum. But yeah. And like you say, man, even but the Minnesota Vikings, they could be good. They could be. I'm not gonna sit there and say they won't be. They could be good. You know. But I gotta look into this coach and see who their coordinators is and see what they're doing on defense. You know. Yeah, I don't know if they still got Patrick Peterson over there. So I
Man,
don't know.
Patrick Peterson ain't been looking the same, man. He been declining every year.
Yeah, it's time for him to go to free safety. I've been saying that for the last 3 years. It's time for him to go to
That's
free safety. Put him in free safety. He could be like Rod Woodson was when he went to Baltimore and the Raiders.
Yeah, now that you said that won't be a bad idea for him, man. He got good ball skills, still got speed,
Yeah, he
you
still got
know.
good
So
ball skills. Yeah, he plays
yeah, you're
center
right
field
about
too.
that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
How you
yeah,
think
that
Phil's gonna
division.
look for the Bears though?
Man, I gotta look at the coaching over there, man, and the talent. They lost Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson went somewhere. I forgot where he went. They lost him. I don't know. Their offensive line was in shambles last year. So, I have to kind of peep what they
Yeah,
doing over there.
I hope so, man. Cause
Got to
I'm here for
peep.
Fields, man. I've been talking shit, man. I say I'll take Fields over Mac Jones. I need Cutler to make me look good.
Yeah, I got rid of Juju, so we'll draft a wide receiver. Yeah, y'all probably draft one. I don't think y'all gonna draft one in the first round. Y'all probably take one in the second and third round, Travis. That's what y'all
Man,
do,
still be plugging in all type of niggas. No drop off.
Mace like the Vikings.
Okay, so yeah, I see. Yeah, shout out to Mace, man. We know what we talking about over here.
Yeah. Okay. So they ain't pulling up. Yeah, they got Kevin O'Connell. Got Ed Donatel. Oh my Lord, Ed Donatel. Oh my Lord, that's a hit and miss. Ed Donatel is defensive coordinator. He's a hit and miss defensive coordinator, bro. That motherfucker have a top 5 defense one year, and that motherfucker have a 32 ranked defense the next year. And I don't like their coaching staff. I don't
You
like
talking about the
that.
Bears?
No, I'm talking about Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin O'Connell over there. I'm gonna look up the Bears too right now as we speak. Yeah, on Pro Football Reference right now, so I'll just go over there and just look and see what they got.
The Bears got holes everywhere on that offense, though, man.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know none of these guys there. Matt, let me see where he came from. Yeah. Let me see where he come from. Yeah, he came out of Indy, the head coach. He was the offensive coordinator. No, he was the defensive coordinator. My bad, defensive coordinator. So they going defense side of football over there in Chicago.
Going back to the old ways for the Chicago Bears, that dominating defense.
Going back to the old way. So, yeah, when I looked at them, I don't know what they gonna look like. They are an enigma, so they could finish last, hell. But it's hard to finish behind the damn Detroit Lions, though. That's gonna be tough. They'll be on Hard Knocks. Speaking of Detroit, they have been elected to be on Hard Knocks this year.
Oh, Detroit Lions.
Yeah, that's a team. Yeah, that's good for them. That's good for them. That's the type of team you want on that. So I ain't gonna knock them.
See, Mace got NFC South up. Yeah, I mean, I keep saying Mace. I keep looking at the comment, keep saying Mace, man. I mean, IZM, man.
IZM
don't
got
kill me,
South
IZM, but
yeah.
What do you think about?
We wait for IZM to come in there and start that.
Okay.
I mean, I think that division is not going to be. That might be it. That's not going to be hard there.
No, it's top heavy division.
Top heavy.
Fucking
New Orleans.
McCaffrey,
Now,
man.
I will say this about New Orleans: if New Orleans hadn't, if Sean Payton wouldn't have kept coaching, I think New Orleans would have got Watson. He would have chose that.
Yeah.
He would have went there. But Sean Payton want to be in the booth, man. So.
Yeah, after doing it so long, niggas want a new path.
Yeah, he want to take a rest, reevaluate the league and all that. I think he'll be back.
I was just gonna ask that. Do you think the rumors?
But Dallas going to cut the check. They want him.
Hey,
he gonna want that John Gruden money. That's what he gonna go command.
Right. Jerry Jones don't mind paying that. You know that.
No, he's not going in there. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
You don't think it'll happen?
If Jerry don't want to cut the check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you're saying. I thought you said Jerry Jones wouldn't. But
yeah, he's gonna have to pay.
Yeah, I mean he earned it though, right? He got a resume for it.
Yeah, he earned it. Yes, he earned it. Yes, he's gonna get that. That's why that's why sometimes the coaches do that. Bounce out the league for a year, do it in the booth, and if he don't come back like next year, he don't come back in 2 years, then he won't be coming back. He's gonna pick the right situation too, the situation that he wants.
Sure, with
Dallas is the situation they want. I ain't gonna say that.
Whatchamacallit, is Jameis Winston gonna be ready for the season?
Yeah, they signed him back to a 2-year extension with New Orleans. Yeah, he'll be ready to go. He'll be ready to go for training camp.
Because I think they could have done better if he would have stayed healthy though, man. They I think they could have make a little run, possibly getting a playoff if he was
there. They almost made the playoffs. They just had a bad stretch. I mean, they had nothing at quarterback. That Tyson Hill bullshit.
Yeah, that's
I'm back, fellas.
Yeah.
What we got here? We got Buccaneers, Saints, Falcons, Panthers. They have a different division winner every year for the past I don't know how many years. So I think the Saints gonna fall off a little new coaching. They got the Jameis, Falcons, Mariota, running quarterback. He's gonna get nicked. So he's probably gonna have the 2 or 3 games where I don't even know who the Falcons backup is. Panthers. I think the Panthers might show a little something this year. So I'm gonna go Buccaneers, Panthers, Saints, Falcons. Yeah, I think Panthers is my sleeper team this year.
See, I feel about how you got the list. One thing I might swap is the Falcons and Panthers, because Falcons I don't even know who their receivers is now. They're really going. They still got Kyle Pitts, but who Falcons quarterback going to be? Or they trying to draft one?
They're trying to draft one because it's showing Matt Ryan. They traded him to the Colts.
They got Mariota for a 2-year deal.
Mariota.
Mariota, yeah.
Yeah, and then Panthers.
And that's crazy. They picked Mariota over the god dang Baker Mayfield. And Mariota been backing up for a year and a half
That's
with the
wild.
Raiders. Wow.
And
Number
then the
one.
Panthers. Only thing I got wrong. Only thing about Panthers, man, McCaffrey can't stay healthy, man. It's like once he get hurt, everything just fall apart.
This
You
will do
know,
or die
so
year for him. And he's an excellent back. Him and the Giants running back can stay healthy.
yeah, and the talent there.
Yeah, the talent there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sack.
And then number 1 and 2 is Buccaneers, you know, because of Brady back, and you know they got they still got everybody besides maybe Antonio Brown as far as offensive weapon, and they lost Fournette, but the running back don't matter. And then number 2, you know, I'm gonna go with New Orleans. That's it.
Okay.
The Tampa
Okay.
Bay Buccaneers' problem was the head coach. It wasn't Antonio Brown.
He won a Super Bowl.
With Antonio Brown.
Okay. Speak on it.
So I knew Tom Brady was going to come back. That's why I did not do a show on his retirement, because I knew Tom Brady is not, his wife is not going to take him off the field. The game is going to take him out the game. So he's going to get hurt, or he going to hold, or he going to go out like Elway, one or the other. But I think Tampa Bay is going to win the division. I mean, there's nothing there in the damn South worth the damn to talk about. New Orleans don't have the leader at the head coaching position anymore. The new Dennis Allen, you know about Dennis Allen, Mace. I mean, not Mace, but
Yeah,
you know about
yeah.
him.
He was the Raiders head coach for a minute there. He just was young in the game, but he always been an excellent defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Always been an excellent D coordinator.
So if he keep calling the defense, then that'd be good for him.
Who did he pick up for his old coordinator?
I don't even know. I'll go check.
Was he? I hope it was a former head coach. I'm gonna look it up while you talking. Let me look.
I'm already there, but I'm gonna keep talking though. But yeah, but the Atlanta Falcons, or the Atlanta Falcons and shit, there's nothing to say about that football team. They needed the Watson deal bad, but they had to move on from Matt Ryan, so they rebuilding over there. Carolina is Carolina. Carolina was also all them 3 teams that we see right now under the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was the guys that was trying to get into the Watson sweepstakes. They all need quarterbacks. Jameis Winston, I mean, I was a big Jameis Winston's guy, but he just don't have it, man. And you got to move on.
You don't even think. Well, he got a 2-year deal. You don't think Winston is playoff solid? Like I say top 15 or 20. You don't think he's at least that good?
Winston,
yeah, Jameis.
Yeah.
Well, you think he ranked for his 32?
We really couldn't judge him last year because he got hurt.
He was pretty decent.
Yeah, he was decent. I mean, he was
decent.
He was
for the time he was in there. I mean, they were what, like 6-1. I mean, their defense was keeping him in there, but he was at least solid. I thought the 1-2 punch, the way the coach would use the other guy, the Trevor, the second quarterback, where he would use Taysom Hill. I think they would. That was a good 1-2 punch to throw him off, because Jameis, he too big. He a statue. He get hurt.
Yeah, he do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he get hurt, man. That's what you want me to look up. I'm finna get it. But yeah, man, Atlanta Falcons, I mean, they still got Dean Pease over there on the defensive side of football. We don't know, like I say, Marcus Mariota. That means they're going to most likely try to draft a quarterback in the draft. Don't mean he's going to start. So Mariota going to be the guy for this year, at least. Everybody is, these bottom 3 teams right here, I'm going to say it right now, they will be in the Bryce Young sweepstakes in 2023 draft. That's what the heck they playing for. So we can quit playing with these other teams.
The Alabama quarterback, Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young,
okay.
Alabama quarterback. Yeah. He just he lost his receivers and things in that last game. That's what got him caught up. But everybody thought Georgia was going to win anyway in the SEC championship. They just won it at the right time. So shout out to Georgia.
Georgia had that defense this time. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That defense had a hell of a defense.
Yeah, they had a defense, man.
Yeah, hell of a defense. Yeah.
But Tampa Bay got this division locked down. If Tom Brady didn't come back, then it would have been a clusterfuck in that damn.
You know what I like to do? Sometime on some of those ESPN channels, they'll show an old Alabama game or an old Miami game, and then you look at those guys when they were in college and see how they fared in the pros. You'd be like, wow, you know what I mean? Because some of those games, like with Watson and and Tua and them, when they were playing against each other, it was a lot of pros in those games.
Oh well,
the Clemson Alabama game, those little trilogy, it was so many pros.
Yeah, I got that answer that you wanted. Yeah, ain't nothing changed in New Orleans but the head coach. Offensive coordinator still in place. Pete Carmichael, he's been offensive
Oh, okay.
coordinator.
The guy that was there last year.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
When you keep that
he finally get
continuity.
the call plays. Yeah, he could finally get the call plays.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So
Because
you'll learn a lot from New Orleans this
the
year.
head coach is kind of a tyrant. He want to run things the way he want to run. He old school Bill Parcells type guy.
Who you talking about?
The coach at the Saints last year.
Oh yeah. That's a Parcells. Yeah, that's a Parcells guy. 100%.
Oh yeah. Now if your Cowboys don't do nothing, I think they're gonna give him the head coaching job next year.
Yeah, they're gonna pay him though. He's not coming in there for that bullshit. He's gonna come in there for that Gruden money. Yeah, he's gonna want Gruden.
What Gruden money was? What, $10 million a year, right? $10 million a year.
Yeah. So you already know it's like what 10-15% raise.
Yeah, Sean Payton
over the last. Yeah. So he's gonna want 12-13 a year.
Hey, but Jimmy, I think your owner, that might be one of the guys that he might give up the reins to, and let, because him and Parcells, he kind of wanted to give up the reins to Parcells because they had those strong personalities. You know what I'm saying? So if you get him in there, he like, shoot, I'm getting up in age. I might pay him the $10 million if I can get a Super Bowl before I pass away. I think Jimmy Jones want to do it. Jerry Jones.
And Stephen Jones want him too. So they agree. They agree on something.
But I think Jerry Jones, before he died, he would give Sean Payton $10 million. Fuck it. If I can get a Super Bowl, give him the 10. It's Dallas.
Hey, don't get me lying, but I'm not finna keep my hope, man. Dallas and find a way to win a playoff game this year.
They get money, man.
Bullshit. They'll find a way to win a playoff game this coming up season and lose out on the motherfucker.
Dak Prescott, Dakota.
But no, them bums. I'm ready to move on. But yeah, let's go over to this NFC North, man. You got on the pick, man.
Hey, second best division of football.
Of course, his days is numbered. He didn't win.
It's a hell of a division right here too.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a division.
Yeah, the AFC and NFC West.
I know Sack got the Niners coming in last, right?
Nah, we in first, man. We on that. Hey, trust me, bro. 49 finna come in first this year, right? We not scared of Rams. Rams scared of us. Like, remember that, you know.
What are you talking about? They won the Super Bowl and you didn't.
It was a close game though, man.
See, we got delusional Niners fans. You been drinking too much of that Napa wine.
I mean, hey, we did
that Napa wine, man.
You getting a mud bath. You lost last year.
Yeah,
but
y'all beat them. Now y'all lose, bro. Y'all beat them 3 times and got smacked in the face when y'all got them in the playoffs. Come on, Debo Samuels.
Come on, I'm not knocking them boys off of that, but we just talking about like the division and all that, right? So we speaking about the regular season for now. The 49ers will beat the Rams like they always do. We might split, but it is what it is.
You gotta beat them when the time is right, man.
We're going to this year, man.
Y'all should have went to the Super Bowl, man.
We should. It's Jimmy G, man.
Yeah, you dropped that interception, that damn punt. That Matthews.
Oh yeah, what Tark dropped that bitch? Oh man, that was tough.
He was right in his hand because I was yelling, "It's over, it's over!" Because my Raiders was out, so I was going with I said, "Well, I'm gonna root for the Niners to win," and he had it. That was the play right there. That was the play.
That's a thing that messes up last year. It's like Jimmy G put so much pressure on our defense and our playmakers. Like anytime, like if we don't capitalize on anything, like we fucking gonna lose. Like, you know what I mean? Like you look at the Packers game. Like we had to block a field goal to win. I mean, block a punt, and we did block a field goal, but that punt is what gave us that touchdown. You know, so trust me, it's frustrating. I cannot back up Jimmy G no more. Like I used to.
He knows why.
You know, I used to back. Hey, don't talk about Jimmy G, man. Around me, hey, we winning though, right? But now I'm like, fuck Jimmy G. But it is what it is.
So what division picks? Who you got? You say Niners? Give it to us all over again.
49ers, Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks. That's what I'm going with.
Mace, who in this division? Put it in the chat.
Yeah, so when I look at this division, this division got the 49ers written all over it. But you got an enigma at quarterback. Jimmy G. I don't think Jimmy G coming back. They're going with the young buck, ain't they?
And that's what it's looking like. That's what reports say out this way.
Yeah, they got to go with him. They got to go with him. I mean, Kyle Shanahan has got a good history of coaching young quarterbacks. You know, he'll try to run the playbook he ran when he had RG3 that year in 2012. The defense is still tops. I just feel that the Rams, they couldn't afford to keep Von Miller, so they had to let that go. But I think the Rams will still be tops in this division. I think they know what they're doing over there. They lackadaisical sometimes, but they know when to turn it up when they need to.
I think the Rams did the right things last year, Prince.
They're the switch team. That's what I call it.
They did all the right moves last year, Prince. Everybody got them deals. They brought in Odell. They brought in Von Miller. They went for it, and they got what they were going to get. Those were all right moves.
Yeah, so hold on, real quick, they don't stop.
Do you think that's gonna be the new wave though? Like teams just trading to get vets instead of like, trying to hold on to draft picks
and mortgage your whole future like them. It was their year, the Super Bowls in their city. Come on, they had to go for it that year. I don't think you should do that because that 1 year of fame and then you had 10 years of mediocrity. I think you should build your team from the inside, from the draft up, I believe. With a few free agents. Sometimes free agents, when they get them contracts, man, sometimes they don't play. Them rookies play hard. Them third, fourth year guys, man.
Yeah. Arizona Cardinals, they should have got out of that head coaching business this offseason.
Oh, you think they should have fired him?
Yeah, they should have moved on. It's time to move on. It's time. And I know it's hard to move on from coaches making the playoffs, but I'll say this. Back in 2011, I told all the little old Oklahoma City Thunder fans, you need to get out of that. I forgot the coach's name at the time. A little short Scott Brooks. You need to get out of that business. You're not gonna win championship with that motherfucker. See what happened. They had to dismantle everything, and Oklahoma didn't win shit. So they need to get out of that. They will. I think Arizona is not gonna be any good this year. I think they're done. And then next year they'll get a coach, a Todd Bowles, somebody like that. That's who I see Arizona hiring next year, Todd Bowles type of guy. But this year they're not going to be any good. Seahawks are done. This will be the last year of Pete Carroll in the National Football League. Farewell tour for him. So, yeah, it's only a two-team division. It's going to come down probably to the last few weeks of the season. And I think that the Rams, they'll survive the division. And I think that's as far as they're going to go. I don't think they're going back to nobody's Super Bowl.
I hate this shit, bro.
Is that true, Brother Ray?
Yeah. What's happening with you, Jack?
What's going on? We on this NFC West. Jump right on in. NFC West.
Oh, hold on. Before you go, IZM, I got to hop down. I got to make a run, and I don't want to try to talk while I'm driving.
Okay, Zach. We appreciate that, man. Pulling up.
I'm going to be in the chat, though, talking about shit, though, man.
Okay. All good.
All right, y'all.
Salute. We got Brother Ray up in here. Go ahead, Brother Ray. What you got on the NFC West?
Hey, man, I got it's gonna be between the Rams and the 49ers again, man. For the simple fact that I don't trust the Cardinals quarterback, and the Seattle ain't really got no quarterback.
Right.
So if I got to pick between the two, I'm thinking it's gonna be the 49ers, Jack. I think the Rams was a one-off, man, and Aaron Donald talking about retirement, so you ain't got that no more. Von Miller gone. They ain't got a run game. They got Cooper Kupp, but I mean they'll win the bid. Well,
they got their Super Bowl. They probably don't care if they make the playoffs this year. Is good. They got their bowl.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. What they'll end up doing, man, is leaving them relaxed and shit like that. Leaving them like, man, we ain't really got to try too hard. Hey, everybody want their money. Aaron Donald want his money. But he want to bring everybody back.
Well,
yeah, I believe it's going to be a fall off, Brother Ray. I believe it's going to be a fall off.
They lost a
lot of people.
And they lost Von Miller.
But I think that young boy coach can coach, man. I'm going to have to give it to you. He's pretty innovative, man. I don't try. You know, they always try to get a pink boy his props, like he done did so much, like he invented football.
Yeah,
But I think that boy can coach.
He done went to 2 Super Bowls in his tender and won
Yeah,
one.
hey, that wasn't a 5-year, 6-year tender. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. That's what I think. But I don't think the winner of the NFC West they gonna win the Super Bowl though.
No, I don't believe no neither.
We hadn't got to that yet. We just doing division picks right now. Then we're gonna go with our Super Bowl predictions. So just hold tight. I'm gonna raise it up a little more. Mace says Niners wins the West. Okay, let's go to the next division, fellas. All right, let me go here. I'm gonna mute you up, brother Ray, until you're ready to speak. You got just a little wind like you're driving. There you go. Okay. Let's go up.
Done.
Are we done, huh?
Yeah, you done.
Okay. Well, let's go. Well, let's go Super Bowl picks then. Shoot, who we got in the Super Bowl, fellas? You want to go first, Prince, and then I'll come to you, brother Ray. Super Bowl picks. Who you got?
Super Bowl picks, man. AFC. I think the Buffalo Bills is going to get home field throughout the playoffs, and they're going to make it this year. I think they be getting close and close. They took a little bit of step back, but because they made it to the AFC Championship the year before, and then they went to the division rounds. They took a little, but they went at home. So if they can get home field throughout, they can get it. Because I think it's going to be the Buffalo in the AFC Championship, NFC, and shit. Watch out for Denver as well. Denver could probably, I think that might be the championship game. I think Denver might make it. If they can start out fast and get things going, and their defense is tops, but I think Buffalo could get there. NFC, that's going to be a tough one. It will not be pick of the dollars Cowboys, by the way. I don't do that shit. They ain't showed me shit. So as I look at it, man, everything says either is going to be, I see Tampa Bay going. I think it's going to be Tampa and Buffalo.
Okay. All right, brother Ray. Let me unmute you. There you go. Who you got?
Yeah, man, I got the Dolphins out of the AFC.
What?
God damn.
What? Okay.
And I got let me see. NFC. Oh man, that's a toss up.
I'm gonna roll across the screen for you right there.
I'm gonna say the Niners.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Dolphins and the Niners in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that Dolphins pick is good, but that Dolphins pick is terrible. Niners pick is pretty good, but that Dolphins pick is terrible.
I'm gonna go. I was almost gonna do what Prince said and go with the Buccaneers. I'm gonna go Niners and Raiders. Oh, that's basketball. So I got Raiders and the Niners. The Bay Area's finest.
I want the Bay Area.
Raiderism. That's what I got.
Only way I would have picked Dallas if Dallas had kept Randy Gregory and they brought in like a goddamn Patrick Peterson and free safety, then I would have picked the Cowboys. They're not gonna do that, so I ain't picking them. If
now,
they did that, I'd have picked them.
Now I was kind of tempted. I'm really tempted to really say the Browns.
Got Von Miller. Who with the Browns?
I'm tempted to say the Browns though.
The Browns.
Oh, they got Deshaun Watson, brother.
Well, he probably gonna be suspended for 4 or 5 games. Who winning this division, Mace?
Man, who else in the division? You got
we get to the division. Super Bowl picks, Mace. Super Bowl picks.
Hey, the Super Bowl picks. Then I'm saying, lead the Dolphins. It's gonna be the Browns out of the AFC, and the 49ers out of the NFC.
You got some cold picks, brother, right?
Yeah, he going out.
Dolphins and the Browns.
Yeah, you need to go to Vegas and place them bets.
You'll probably get some good odds.
You ain't got to put number $100 on it. Shit, you go to go. You gonna win a lot of money.
You probably could get some 1,500 to 1 odds on that.
Well, I bet it now. I bet last year. I bet last year. What's the name?
Who you bet last year?
I bet the Bengals in the Rams last year, but I bet the Bengals winning.
But you
At
ain't
the
bet it
beginning of the
I'm
year?
talking about now.
At the
Because
beginning of the
it's
year?
more payout.
Bet today. You didn't
You
bet
picked him at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you bet at the beginning of the year.
No, I ain't bet him at the beginning of the year. I bet him payout started.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say you's a cold player.
You'd have won some money if you bet it. You'd have won big money if you bet it on the Bengals around this time now. You could, as soon as the Super Bowl season ends, you can bet on whoever you want to bet on
Brother
now.
Ray, they say your Dolphins won't make the playoffs, man. T-Rod is cold. He said,
Hey man, I'm actually a Bills fan, but I like money.
Wait, where you from? Where you from? How you? Cause you can't
I'm
be
from
picking.
Memphis.
You from Memphis and a Bills fan?
Yeah.
Come on, man. How you put that together, man? Give me the story. I don't believe you.
Well, when I was younger, I saw the Buffalo Bills on TV.
Okay.
They played the 49ers, and so everybody else 49ers fans.
Tell me something.
What up?
Okay. Mace. Okay. Who is that? Who you saying in the Super Bowl, Mace? Who you got?
You got the whole Super Bowl.
So he's saying Buccaneers Raiders. You got a lot of background on this, Brother Ray. Don't you unmute when you're ready to talk? Yeah, there you go. When you're ready to talk, Brother Ray, unmute because you driving. So we got a lot of you own the football field. So just unmute when you talk, Brother Ray. You know what I mean? So
Travis Davis said he got the Braves.
Y'all want to go? Y'all want to go? Free agents, top free agents. I can look them up.
Yeah, look at them. Let's look at the free agents right quick. See what all of them.
Well, the top free agent was Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he already got signed. I mean, let's see who available too. Let me go look.
AB.
You really want AB on your team?
Yeah,
Yes.
All on the revolt.
Some good niggas for real. Niggas, both of them say yes. Say we can't win a Super Bowl with choir boys, huh? I got you.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Antonio Brown was all on the Revolt podcast talking about he want to come to Dallas.
Brother Ray got helicopters and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what he said out of his mouth. That ain't what I said.
So you want Antonio Brown on your team? He's the new Terrell Owens. He's a cancer.
Man, I don't give a damn. Dallas needs some. Dallas might well pick him up. They ain't done nothing. But what they gonna lose, man?
That's a lot of
what they gonna lose?
Shit, Dumb haven't been since he left.
Time Bay had his ass in that motherfucking playoffs this year, they'd have went back. They would have beat the Rams. In my humble opinion, Bruce Arians cost him a Super Bowl on that shit. But yeah, I mean, but it is before the. Usually I don't make my picks until Labor Day because I like to see what they looking like in the preseason, see what them players looking like a little bit. Shit, I almost got close on my Buffalo Bill pick though. I was mad about that. Because they had them up on Kansas City Chiefs. They had them boys. Say Bills ready to the Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah, the Bills need to get there. They should get there. I mean, AFC got some teams. But like we talking about the Browns and all them, they're not going to be ready. People still don't believe in your boy over there, Lamar Jackson, to get over the hump. So
let me make this a little bigger here. Let me know when I go on my stream yards. Let me know, Prince P, when you can see this.
I see it now, but I see it better now.
Yeah, a little more.
Yeah. I see
right
it.
Here? Okay. They got Odell. You got Julio, Antonio Brown. Well, Gronkowski already signed, right?
With Tampa?
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
think he
going as
already
a
signed.
tackle. Yeah, yeah, he gonna go back. He already
Dwayne
said
Brown,
Brady.
he signed. He kind of old and long in the tooth. He kind of up there. I don't know if he can play tackle no more. They didn't move him to guard. Dwayne Brown, you remember Dwayne Brown? I think he was on the Texans last couple of years. Used to be on Seattle. He still played.
Yeah,
36.
yeah.
Okay, well let's see. Who you got AB going to then? They say the
He's
Browns.
trying to put him in.
Wow.
I don't believe that.
Wow.
I don't see that.
What do you see?
Antonio Brown is not going to get picked up until week 2 of the NFL season when you don't have to guarantee. Well, after week 2, because you ain't got to guarantee the contract, and he'll go to any team. Because one of these wide receivers, knock on wood, that they don't get hurt, but usually somebody get hurt in preseason.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. You're right. Yep.
Yeah, and he'll get picked up by a team. I mean, he didn't tear his draws in New England. He could have went there, but he tore his draws down. He's not going back to Pittsburgh. Green Bay will be interesting. That'll be an interesting place for him to go.
Great. Yeah, with Rodgers, that could be a wild card. Okay.
That makes most sense.
What about? I remember the Chiefs were kind of hinting at picking him up last year. You think? What about that? With my homeboy?
I thought they was gonna pick him up. I thought they go. I think the Chiefs.
I mean, they got a veteran coach that probably could deal with AB. Yeah. He can't go to like one of these Chargers with a little young coach. He'll run all over them. But an old school coach, Andy Reid, he ain't gonna play that stuff. So I think he needs to go to an old school coach type of team where the coach has some pull and he's not one of these little young chumps.
Yeah, and then Andy Reid don't disrespect players at all. So
right,
he does have rules and regulations he got to follow.
Yeah, and he's known as a player's coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna kill you, get off the field and shit. If you find out you hurt, you hurt. He gonna say, well,
okay. What about Bobby Wagner? I thought Dallas picked him up. I must have heard wrong.
Dallas don't want to pay no money, man. They cheap.
Wagner gonna cost you some money. He can play, man. He about 32, but he still can play. I think he got 2 or 3 years left. Who?
Dallas should pick him up. They should pick him up anyway because that helped. That would let Michael Parsons rush the passer on third down situation. So I don't know why they don't pick him up.
Yeah. Because what's the other kid? He out the league, and now his wife done divorced him. He played free safety. Earl Thomas.
Oh yeah, she died.
Oh man, Earl, I thought still could play, man, but he got a bad rep now. They don't want to mess with Earl Thomas.
Yeah, he been out. They had him going to Dallas long time.
They blackballed him on out the league, man. Let's see. Yeah. They got Julio going to the Packers. I think Julio get hurt too much though. Julio.
Yeah, that Julio situation, he's done.
Odell starting to look like Julio. Well, Julio definitely had a better career than Odell. I'm not gonna say that because for a while Julio was the main guy for 3, 4, 5 years. There, he was top 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, he was top 1, 2.
Yeah, Odell been hurt too much to put up the numbers. I think Julio and Antonio Brown in their era, and let me see, D Hop, they probably the top 3 in their era, man. D Hop, Julio, Brown, right?
Right.
I think they Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Dwayne Brown, J.C. Trotter, kind of Akeem Hicks, with the big defensive lineman. Oh yeah, the big nose tackle for the Bears. Yeah, he's nasty. He kind of, I like him. He kind of physical guy. Yeah. The Davion Clowney
guy in the middle anyway.
What Clowney going?
Yeah.
Where you got Clowney going?
They got him picked to go to the Chiefs.
He never materialized
pick up for the Chiefs
as a number 1 pick. I mean, he's a good player, but not a number 1 pick to me. He never materialized. Your number 1 pick.
Badger, he on the Fred.
Who? Honey Badger?
Yeah, that's what they got. Tyrann Mathieu.
I thought but these are predictions. This might be old. I think they re-signed Honey Badger back, didn't they? For a 3-year deal? Back with the Chiefs?
They probably did.
Yeah, these are just...
Yeah, this don't make no sense. I mean, he got all this money that he's going to pretty much get, so they probably gave him
What about
decent
Gilmore?
contract. He probably getting 6-7 million a year.
You think Gilmore still got it? I
What
think
about
Gilmore still can play. Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, he can still play. He still got a little bit left
play.
in now.
Yeah. I think he just, some of those guys, they
That
be
was
at
a
the top
terrible
of their
trade,
level
though.
that they need that money now. He up there with the Reeveses and he got their reputation. You're going to have to pay him, but he will shut down a side, man.
Yeah, I think it was Gilmore. He come off that injury, man. He didn't play that many games last year.
Okay.
So we'll see what happened with him. Philadelphia, that makes a little bit of sense.
And if you're a DB,
they like those.
That's gonna be bad.
Philadelphia like to get them damn near washed up cornerbacks. Try to squeeze an extra 3 years out of them.
Yeah. If you're a DB, you basically a receiver. You got to be able to run. Once you can't run no more, you're done. If you can't run, you're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Odell is a free agent. I think Odell going back to the Rams. What you think, Chris?
Yeah, I think because it wouldn't make any sense because he's not going to command the money. If he hadn't got hurt, he could probably got another good payday. But when he got hurt, that ended because he was having a damn good Super Bowl. So he might as well go back to the Rams because he know it. He at home.
Yeah,
son good, lifestyle good. Might as well stay
That's
there.
what he want to be. He kind of a Hollywood type dude anyway.
Yeah, he a West Coast guy. He need to stay over there.
Yeah,
there's no reason for that guy to even think about leaving.
You right. He was on his way because he was scoring a touchdown a game, and Stafford gonna throw that ball. He don't mind putting it in there. And he made Baker look like Baker was the problem. And then to win the Super Bowl, he might have got another good contract. That show you how cold the NFL is. One play, you step wrong, boom. That's the difference between 40 million.
You ain't lying.
Woo!
The second ACL injury too.
Dang, NFL. If he would have, because he might have been close to being MVP. Because
the rate he was going.
Yeah. And then when you have another good receiver, when you shift the defense towards Cup, then that opened up Odell, and Odell is no chump. You know what I mean? He's a number one. You got two number ones now. Because that damn Cup, man, he don't look like he doing much, but that's a tough son of a gun, man. That Cup can play.
He get open.
Man, he gets open.
He a big motherfucker too, because when you think about it, he played the slot all the time. You think he's small.
Yeah.
He
don't look like he doing too much, though. You know what I'm just saying? Like D-Hop play a certain way. He jumping over people's head. He tiptoeing. Cup just looks smooth out there, man. I'm like, this boy can play. I'm going to have to respect that boy.
Yeah. I mean, he good. You can't take nothing from him. Earl and his brothers was knocking them down off the field, and the wife was going, I remember that. He was in Baltimore.
That messed his career up. They kind of blackballed him like they did the other running back out of on the Ravens.
Blackballed him was in that divisional playoff game where he wouldn't tackle when he wouldn't tackle Henry.
He didn't want to tackle.
Remember that?
He didn't want no parts of Henry.
He didn't want no parts. He didn't want to give his body up. He made a business decision like Dion used to say. I make business decisions out here.
Well, I guess he made the wrong business decision because he out the league.
Yeah, the league, But he supposed to go back to Baltimore too.
Yeah.
He got in trouble with that chick. Got caught up there with that mistress up there at that hotel at that Airbnb.
He made us look bad.
Mace Taggart.
Yeah. Bernie L. What's going on with you, man?
What's up, Bernie?
I see you always putting my link in the streams and putting my channel in there, man. I appreciate that. Bernie L. Yeah, Bernie L. I'm in Cali, man. I'm Cali boy, man. Bay Area is finest, man. Bay Area boss, man. You understand me? Yeah. Odell, man. Man, look what was going to happen for Odell. He had a touchdown a game when he came back. He was on his way to be an MVP. He already had a touchdown. He'd have got a second touchdown. He might have been in MVP. He was going to get a new probably 40 to 50, $60 million contract the way these wide receivers are getting paid now. And you make one wrong step, boom, your knee blow out, and now you're a free agent. Dang, that's cold. Woo!
Yeah, Rams going to bring him back.
And NFL.
They're going to bring him back so he can rehab at the facility and all that. He ain't going to happen.
and he want to be out there with LeBron and Drake, and LA is kind of old, glitz. You can see Odell trying to be in Hollywood after football. You get what I'm saying? One of these old Michael Irvin type, you know what I'm saying, on the camera type deal with him.
Yeah, and like you said, he kicking around with LeBron and Kanye's and them kind of cats.
Exactly. He in that
investments and shit.
Yeah, that's that circle.
Like Antonio Brown, they were talking to Antonio Brown and shit. They was asking about his money. He said, "I'm good with my money. I ain't worrying about no money, because he gave all that money back when he messed over the Raiders and shit.
Right.
Yeah, he making them investments.
You ever watch that show with Ocho Cinco and the four guys that are from Fred Taylor and all them in the NFL?
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I Am Athlete.
You know Fred Taylor and the other guy, they done left. They done went over there to a thing called Pivot now.
Oh, they got another channel. Okay. But Ocho, I like Ocho, man. He keep it real. And he say he save his money. He say this jewelry right here is fake. Oh, this a Walmart chain, but I got my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can respect that, man, and going broke. I ain't saying you got to wear fake jewelry. I'm just saying he's saying I don't need to spend all my money on bull crap. That's why I ain't broke now that I'm out the league. And then I know it's something like 70% of the players are broke by the time they leave the league. And that's bad, brothers. That's bad. That's terrible.
Yeah, because I remember it was a Hard Knocks a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in there. He went in there because he was blowing a little money at the time. So he walked in there and he talked to Marvin Lewis. Marvin Lewis said, "Hey, Marvin, man, what you do to save money?" He said, he told him, "Come back later, come out after practice, and I contact you with this financial advisor where you can pretty much get 5 to 7% off your money, and you can live off that the rest of your life. Just come back." And he came back, and that's what he's been doing ever since. He put that money in some kind of investment, some kind of fund, and that's what Marvin told him. So
yeah. You got to look towards your future, brothers. Like Iverson got saved because he had a special thing in his contract to whereas he would get 30 million like 10 years, 20 years from when
he turned 55.
55, yeah, man.
Yeah, from Reebok did that for him.
Yeah, that was a good deal, man. Because when brother messed up his money, and you be around this joint, man. Antoine Walker trying to help brothers. I seen Antoine Walker at a casino a couple of times, and he was up there with a bunch of dudes, and he got a bill at this casino, and he left the bill up there in Tahoe, and I seen him up there that weekend because they had this golf tournament. That's a big deal every year, and I seen Antonio Walker, Oakley. It'd be a lot of those guys, kind of coming around the area, and it'd be a cool thing. I got to meet a lot of those guys. What's the tight end for Kansas City? What's that big boy? I met that boy.
Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey. Big motherfucker. Big oak tree motherfucker. Yeah, Kelsey.
He got some sister and shit. She supposed to be on social media high side because she got it.
Yeah. Cutting up. Yeah. We both getting out of bounds. We getting out of bounds. We done got out of bounds. No Manosphere talk. This is a sports show. Lario gonna pull up.
Oh yeah, we don't want Lario pulling up, man. He gonna go
So we just up in here. We've been hanging a couple of hours. We just talking sports talk. Me and Prince P. He has a channel. Go check him out, y'all. Prince P 9.1 live show, Alkaline Game. And of course, you got Raiderism.
Yeah, the Raiders. I mean, he's up in here dropping the Raider talk.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the NBA right quick. Let me go to the NBA. All right, and we're gonna go through this NBA right quick, and we'll probably get up out of here, fellas. If you want to pull on up in here to the Macosphere, to the Raiders sphere, and we just chopping up some of this good game. Me and Prince P. I'm gonna look up the NBA, and we're gonna see the playoffs and those Grizzlies, man. Them, hey, brother Ray, your Grizzlies out there in Memphis, man. They cold in the game, man. Cold in the game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, John Moran has changed the atmosphere over there. It's the Jazz-sphere over there in Memphis, huh?
Yeah, and they look like they play together. When you get a team that play together, that's hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? And they know who the leader is. We're gonna get it to Ja, and everybody else gonna play off him. He like a Westbrook but better. He play hard. He can go. He can jump. He looked like a young Iverson or something.
Yeah, that's what when I first saw him, that's what he compared me to, because his size, his quickness, and because Iverson could jump out the roof too, but he couldn't jump like this kid though. This kid jump a little more higher than he do.
I think this dude is a little more colder.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can get this up here, Prince.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to my.
He got ice water in his veins.
Yeah, he cold. Okay, stop sharing there. What we got? Bernie L pulling up. All right, Bernie L, pull on up.
They know they gonna pull up.
Hey, Sarisa, what's going on?
What's going on, Bernie L? Appreciate you, man. We talking sports over here.
You always invited me over, so I might as well just chime in for a couple minutes.
Pull on up, man. Who you got in the NFL, man? We was on the NFL. We going to the NBA. Who you got?
NFL or NBA?
NFL.
Who do I predict is going to go to the next Super Bowl next year?
Yeah. Your Super Bowl picks.
I think it's probably going to be Cowboys. Cowboys.
Here we go. Bernie L. Cowboy. Go ahead, Bernie L.
Hey, Sarisa, are you in Cali or something like that? Because you look like you in Cali.
Yeah. I'm Cali.
I'm in Southern California, so we're in the same state. So kind of figured you were in Cali.
Yeah, man. I'm California, man. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
What do you mean? Who I got in the Super Bowl?
What team? What team?
I think I'm gonna go next. Cowboys is gonna go to the Super Bowl next year.
Cowboys against.
I don't know. I haven't figured out what team, but it's gonna probably be Cowboys. Rams already got their Super Bowl, so they're not gonna be going to another Super Bowl.
Right. That's a good prediction.
I mean, I don't know if you're a San Francisco guy. If you go for San Francisco,
yeah, I go for the Niners if my Raiders game. My Super Bowl picks is Niners and the Raiders. That's my Super Bowl picks.
Yeah, so we got but Cali has a lot of Cowboy fans though. A lot of them.
A lot of delusional Dallas fans. Their name is the Dallas Delusionals. Like the Washington Commanders. So who you got in the NBA?
NBA, I'm a Clipper fan. I like the Clippers.
Clippers. Y'all need Kawhi before y'all think about doing anything. Paul George ain't got it. He ain't good as he think.
They've been having a solid team. I don't know what's going on with that team. They've been having like the best team they've had. They've had all these good players, and all of a sudden, they can't keep up. I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
They had Paul and Griffin, and they couldn't just get it together.
Yeah,
they couldn't get it together.
Seemed like they couldn't get over the hump because that was a pretty good. What was it? Lob City. Lob City had a good team. They had Paul. They had Jordan. They had and that's when Griffin was at the peak of his level. Then he could really jump back then. They just couldn't do nothing though.
Yeah, Lob City.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what will be a good game? If they went to the semi is that semi or is it playoffs with LA versus LA, Clippers versus Lakers. That would be badass game right there.
Yeah. Well, I was in LA for the Super Bowl, Bernie, and people told me don't even speak about the Clippers. They was like, who? We don't deal with the Clippers. Now we'll do the Rams, but he said most LA people are actually Raider fans. But he said, but the Rams are their team. They've kind of adjusted, but they really underneath is still Raider fans. That's what I heard. But he said, don't you ever speak on the Clippers. Lakers are nothing. That's what I hear.
Yeah,
well, when they used to have the games before they closed everything down, I went to a Clipper Laker game with my jersey Clipper, and it was like 99% all Lakers wearing their jersey, and I was the only one. My brother were wearing a Clipper jersey, so I mean I don't care. We represent. Even though our team, you can call it whatever you want, sucks, but we ride or die till the wheels fall off, like they say out in here in this part of town.
What you got, Prince? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I see the Western Conference. You got the Suns, you got the Grizzlies, you got the Warriors, the Mavericks,
Yeah, who you got coming out the West right there? I'm gonna move it slowly. Let me know who you got coming out the West. Maybe give me two, three teams you got coming out the West. Then we'll do the East, and then we'll go with the NBA champs this year. Because these top teams probably gonna be there right now. Come on, y'all. Go ahead,
I'm,
Chris.
I'm,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna chime out, Cerezo. I just want to chime in with you real quick, chop up real quick right here. Peace, gentlemen. I gotta go back.
peace out.
All right, Bernie L. Appreciate you, man. Anytime, pull up, anytime, man. Good moderator, Bernie L.
Yeah, man. When I look at the doggone Western Conference, the Warriors, man, they lost their big man. He's gone for the year. You got the
Who you
Grizzlies,
talking
man.
about? Curry?
No, the Wiseman kid, the Wiseman kid.
Wiseman. Okay, he might come back. He in the whatever you call a little minor league NBA right now. The G
Okay.
League.
G League.
Yeah,
G League. Okay.
he on his way back. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really the big problem with him, as far as in the middle. Then you got the Grizzlies. It's hard to say about them, man, because they got the inexperience. Playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. The Mavericks, nobody's fucking with them people over there in Dallas. Let's stop that. Yeah, I'm not
The
fooling
Dallas
with them.
Delusionals.
Yeah, Dallas Mavericks, they are delusional. I mean, Luka is a damn good player, but they'll find a way to mess it up. So when I look at this West, I look at the Warriors and the Suns. That's who I like coming out the West. No reason to talk about that team in Los Angeles. None of those teams in Los Angeles worth a damn. So no reason to talk about them folk. You know. And so it's gonna either be the Suns, the Warriors, or the Grizzlies. It's gonna be the Nuggets as a team, kind of watch out for. They are a little sneaky. They could get back and disrupt some things and might make a run. But as I see it, man, it's going to be out of the Suns and the Warriors. And I probably would pick the Warriors to go to the finals.
All right. Who you got, Sack?
Yo, what's up? But let me see. Most likely though, the Suns. I think Suns could do head back like them boys. If you look how they playing, like especially without Chris Paul, like they ain't drop off one bit. And then Devin Booker is actually doing what he's supposed to do. So he know when he play with Chris Paul, he got to score, and that's what he's focusing on. And now you can see how he developed. It might be because of Chris Paul probably teaching him things, but now CP3 gone, his points haven't fallen off, but he increased his assists, you know. And I think that's pretty good. And then them boys, they just play hungry, man. Like it's like they got that taste for that blood, so now they going for the kill. And and then now you got DeAndre Ayton playing a lot better. So I do think Suns could be that team to go. And when it comes to Memphis, man, them boys some dogs, man. Like, there's a lot of people, throughout history, they do say that like young teams tend not to go far in the playoffs or make it. But I could see them being that team that might actually be the first to do it. Like the way they play, even like John Morant, like you could tell that man's a baller because he got better every year. He came in the league not be able to shoot threes. You leave him open, he's gonna pull it. He's not scared to go to the to go to the free throw line. We see how he play. And they got Desmond Bain playing with confidence. Um, and, Steven Adams, he's a solid big man. He do his job. So overall, I do think Memphis could be that team nobody want to play. The Warriors, I don't know. It's something about the Warriors, man. I don't think Curry can lead them to to the finals. Like we know Curry is Curry, but he do come up short in the playoffs. And this team, I feel like we'll probably have to rely on him a lot in the playoffs, and I just don't think he can do it. And as for the rest of for the rest of the contenders, Mavericks, Luka, he don't got enough help. I really don't think they roster that good. The Jazz, second round at best, and like everybody else really don't matter, my opinion.
Well, you know me. I'm definitely going. But them Grizzlies is looking hungry, man. Them Grizzlies ready to eat. Whew, I'm gonna go.
Boy, it's tough, isn't it?
I hope the Grizzlies meet the Suns and the Warriors meet the Jazz or the Nuggets or somebody else in the playoffs, and we don't have to play the upstart Grizzlies. And if Curry is all the way healthy, okay. So I'm gonna go
When you saying we, you talking about the Warriors?
Warriors. Yeah, I'm Warriors all
Okay.
day.
All
So, and I'm old school Warriors. I used to go to when they had the free Warriors tickets at the Boys Club with Joe Barry Carroll and Lloyd B. Free. You know what I mean? With Purvis Short. Come on, Sleepy Floyd. I go way back, bruh. All right. I'm gonna go Warriors, Suns, and I gotta go with my Warriors, but the Suns and the Grizzlies make me nervous. So I'm gonna still take my Warriors. Warriors. Now let's go to the
Come
Eastern.
out and
Strength in
play.
numbers, huh?
Yeah, let's go to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, Eastern Conference.
Okay, bring this down here. Let's go to Eastern. All right, fellas. Is that big enough right there?
Yeah, that's big enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I see the Eastern Conference is concerned, I do not believe in the Boston Celtics at all. I don't give a damn.
Oh,
Let's stop that with them folk. But it's good. The only good thing about it, they do got that brother, that black coach over there, so I'm happy for him. After Bradley Stevens went on up to the front office, so that's good for them. I give the brother that. You know, he turned that team around because they kind of struggled early in the year. The Celtics.
yeah, it looked like they finally started listening to the brother, trying to play some defense, because it looked like Tatum and Brown, they were just jacking up threes, but you got to play team ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
Marcus
talking
Smart
about
called him out,
go ahead.
and that helped.
Yeah, they were talking about trading old Brown, so like they got it, Brown. Miami Heat, you know, they're gonna be a tough out, but I'm just gonna sit up here and say it right now. The Bucks, I'm not trying to compare them to that great dynasty back in the day, but I don't think they give it, as long as where they are, the top 3 seed or something like that, they content. I think they done got through the tournament and won the championship, and I believe that the Bucks will be back in the finals.
Did you see the Grizzlies put a whapping and a tapping on the Nets the other day?
Yes, I didn't see it, but I heard a lot about it.
And was it the Hornets too? Put a little whapping.
The Hornets just beat them. Yeah, I don't think they beat them last night or something like that.
The Hornets kind of remind me of a young Grizzlies, but they still need another year. I think next year they might have something.
Yeah, because I think Lonzo Ball.
They need another stud, and Lonzo get another year.
Melo Ball.
I mean, Melo. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think their defense
better than his brother.
I don't think they're testing on defense like Memphis, though. My opinion.
Well, like I told some people back in the day, I think the Hornets should have made a couple of deals this past off season to get better. I think the core talent they got, I don't think is good enough around LaMelo. And when they develop it now, when you got an impact guy like him, you got to make some right deals, get some right kind of players in there. Some long 3-and-D type of guys. That's what they need down there, man. They need some real defenders down there with ball. The Bulls, you know, I mean, they decent. They good, but I don't believe in the 76ers at all. I never bought into them. I don't give a damn who they got. So I just think it's going to be the Heat Bucks, man. If the Celtics are for real, they could get back there to the Eastern Conference Finals. But if they got to deal with the Bucks, man, they're not beating the Bucks. I think the Bucks are a veteran-laden team, and I think they know how to win in the playoffs. And Giannis is killing, man. So I got the Bucks going to the finals. So I think it'll be the Bucks, Warriors.
Sure. All right. So for me with the East, like that Boston shit, it is looking good right now, but I don't think they're gonna do anything. And then plus, their big man just got hurt, so Robert Williams, I'm not sure how long he's gonna be out for. So that definitely gonna hurt him. Miami, I think they're another team. Honestly, I think this whole conference gonna come down to matchups, you know. So depending how everybody match up, you know, I think that will play a big factor. But for me, I think Miami Heat might be second round at best because they match up with Cavaliers or Hornets. I do think they can beat them. But the thing about Miami, I just think when you don't got a star player, it's too hard to really win games. You know, they got a deep team, but they really got a team full of role players. And when it comes down to it, when push comes to shove, when that them last couple minutes coming down, we just not calling plays, you finna need that one person who get a bucket at will. And Miami don't have that. Milwaukee is the team I think could make it all the way. I really think they should. They getting everybody back. You got Giannis who's doing his thing. Chris Middleton, he can really take over at any given time. And he still got somebody like Drew Holiday who is a legit defender, and he can still give you 20 points consistently. And I think that's how deep they are with Bobby Portis being a sniper. They getting Brook Lopez back. They got a very solid team. So I do think they should be the favorite to come out of the East. 76ers, I don't think they're deep enough. And I don't trust James Harden in the playoffs at all. So that's what it comes down to it. Like Maxey, he's straight, but he won't do much. Tobias Harris always disappear, and I think they got a terrible bench. The Bulls, everybody else really don't matter, but I do think people do got to watch out for Brooklyn. They are going through some up and downs though, but I think come playoff time, at the end of the day, you still got Kyrie and KD. So with them two, being like one of the top players in the NBA, you can't count them out, man. So depending how they roster, how Steve Nash do the rotation and things like that, I think them having Drummond is a big pickup, and with Seth Curry, I think they probably could do something. So I got Bucks. If not Bucks, I got Brooklyn Nets.
Make myself a presence on these YouTube streets. All right, let's get this shit started. I aspire to make myself a presence on these YouTube streets. All right, let's get this shit started.
All right, y'all. I think I got Celtics. Heat seem to be falling apart. The Celtics, they're even though they're in first place, how can they be a dark horse? The Celtics, I don't know. I don't know if their chemistry is all the way together. The 76ers, I don't like Harden, man. I don't like Harden. I like what the Nets did. Those pickups to me were good. But Ben Simmons was not even playing. So, you got James Harden for nothing because Ben Simmons wasn't on the squad. But you gave up Drummond, and now his role has been even more pronounced because he wasn't playing as much behind Embiid. He was doing a solid job, but he's really making a difference on the Nets. And now that they lifted the ban, the Nets are scary, and I could be sleeping on the Bulls, but I'm going to go with Nets Bucks finals, same as last year. And I'm going to go with Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I'm going to go with the Warriors and the Bucks.
Yeah, that's what I got, man. Yeah, because that's what I told people when the season began, man. Some people talking about the Bucks. Bucks ain't resting on no laurels, man. Them motherfuckers is supposed to get in the tournament and they finna act a fool. They gonna act donkey, man. They finna buck on them boys over there in the East. Miami, like you said, they fell off. But they was like right up there. Number one damn team in the league the whole year. They fell off a little bit. So.
Now they want us to do Final Four picks before they go. All right, let's do Final Four. Let me do this here. Let me share the screen, and we're gonna get this and do the Final Four before y'all get out of here.
Now, y'all got this. I haven't really watched college basketball throughout the season. I just been watching.
I still want your picks while you here. Sakpa,
okay, all right, got you, bro.
You my young player, man.
You got the
goddamn family, man.
You got the classics up in this motherfucker.
All right, let's go.
All right. Why you gonna give me women's? I want men's. How you gonna do that? Don't give me the women tournament first. I put NCAA basketball. You gonna put the women up there? You know what you was doing. Stop that bullshit, Google.
Google messing with his.
What we got?
We
All
got
right.
Kansas, North Carolina, Duke, and Villanova.
Kansas, North Carolina, Duke, Villanova.
Mm-hmm.
Villanova always is well coached. They won a couple. They went back to back, and they didn't really have like superstars. They had like a lot of solid guys that's in the NBA, and they're good, solid players. Real smart. And he usually have his guys 3 or 4 years. He usually don't have a lot of those one and done type players. So you got to watch out. And Duke is actually made up of one and done players,
Right.
which used to be the opposite the way they were. They used to have more of a veteran team. So you got Coach K and Villanova. And what's the other two?
North Carolina with Hubert Davis his first year there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Kansas with old Billy Self.
Oh, so you got all blue bloods. You got all blue bloods.
All
We
blue
got
bloods.
okay. Who going up against who?
It's going to be Duke and Carolina in the semifinal.
Carolina won the last game.
They did. No,
Okay. I think Duke is hot right now, though. Something about I've watched a few of their games. They're just something about them. They look hot. Their youngsters look hot. And who in the other game?
Kansas and Villanova, a rematch of I think a championship game.
I'm gonna go with Kansas. Always go to the Final Four, but can't win it. I'm gonna go with Villanova and the Dukies, and I'm taking Villanova for the title.
So Coach K ain't finna walk off.
No, he ain't gonna. He ain't gonna walk
pull
off.
an L way, huh?
He need to get beat like he did Michigan. I was still mad about the Fab Five. We couldn't get one. Man, they was hard. They had the long shorts. They had the ball heads. Chris Webber, Jalen Rose. Man, them boys was cold. Legend.
Ray Jackson.
Oh man, legend.
I mean,
so I want him to go out. Yeah. Now, if the Villanova coach win this one, a third one, he go down in history. He already going down history, but he going down in history for real if he can beat Coach K on the way out the door.
Oh, yeah. He's going to replace Coach K in the pecking order of coach.
Okay. Who you fellas got?
I like Carolina. I like Carolina to beat Duke for some reason. I don't know why. Makes sense for the rivalry. You know that Carolina do not want to lose to Coach K, and he's able to go out, at least participating on top. So I like Carolina versus Duke. I like Villanova. Like you say, Villanova scrappy team.
Villanova. I seen the guy go down yesterday. I thought he was just had a twisted ankle.
Yeah, it said it was Achilles though.
Oh, he's
done.
Like
you say, but Kansas, Kansas could get him. So, but I like. I might have to go with Kansas. I'll say Carolina and Kansas.
Okay,
it kind of makes sense for the old Williams old rivalry. So, and he taking over for old Williams.
Hubert Davis. Williams used to coach at Kansas before
Bill Self. Carolina,
and he got championships at both. No, he didn't get one at Kansas. He didn't get one at Kansas. He got it only at North Carolina, right?
Right.
It's
going to be Carolina, Kansas.
Okay.
I think Carolina will win it.
Okay. Carolina, Kansas is what Prince P say. I was cutting him off, and he got Carolina for the victory. And Michael Jordan would be happy with that. Now we got Sakpa Sesa for the NCAA Final Four, player.
Hey, what's up? So I'm gonna take the upset with Carolina. And as far as like the Villanova Kansas matchup, that big loss is gonna hurt Villanova. So Kansas will advance and Kansas will win the championship.
Ooh.
Like Kansas, Bill Self don't get him one.
Villanova best players hurt, so I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna go with the Dukes, the Dukies. I'm gonna go with the, the Blue Devils. We got Prince P. He's going with NC, the Michael Jordan Tar Heels, and Sakpa Sesa is going with Kansas. Whoo! They ain't won since what? Manning, way back.
Right, they ain't won since Manning. That was your boy.
Manning. Yeah.
Larry Brown.
Yeah.
Larry Brown.
A long time ago. Larry Brown, hell of a coach.
Yeah, 88.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was a youngin' then.
Yeah.
Y'all, well, 88. Y'all
I was 12 years. Oh, I was.
Hey, it's meant to be. That's the
I
year I
was
was
11
born.
years
Hey,
old.
that's the year I was born, man. 88. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Shit. I was 11 years old when they won that bitch.
Wow. So most people saying, "Oh, Blue Devil." Yeah, I know you going with Duke. Come on, Blue Devil.
Yeah, you call yourself Blue Devil G.
You got to go with Duke. Yeah. So, hey, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. We were just doing a little special dedication to my brother Mace Taggart. Let me make sure I get him in there. Let me share that. Hit that. Let's go right here. Where I got him at? Right there. Boom. And yeah. Salute to you, Mace. You know what I mean? This stream was dedicated up Duke for the championship. You did? Uh-oh. Khadijah say no, Carolina. She's a Carolina girl, just a country girl. I don't know how to sing. Let me go ahead. Blue Devil for the victory. And this was dedicated to my brother, the one and only, the incomparable, the unmeasurable, the superstar, the most intangibles, the most victories, the most stay down for his crown, the longest streams in the manosphere. Mace Taggart is here. Jack. Yeah.
To make myself a presence on these YouTube streets. All right. Let's get this shit started.
Everybody say salute to Mace on the way out, players. Y'all got the flow.
That's right. Peace out to Mace Taggart, man. Prince Pierre 9.5 Live Show. We'll be going live here in about another 45 minutes.
Yeah, y'all go check out Prince
Slap
P,
on
man.
up.
More sports, Prince?
No, I'm gonna talk about slap on up, man. Slap on up.
Okay.
Man.
Slap on up. All right. I like the way you did that, player. Hey, Sack, say peace out to your boy Mace.
Hey, Mace, man, what's going on, man? You know, I always fuck with you, man. Hopefully, you know, we hear from you soon. You know, we do need you back in the YouTube streets, Mace. So, bless up to you. Sir Ism, Prince P, it was nice chopping up with you, Pete. It's my first time meeting you, and you know, I did enjoy this. And Ism, this was a good idea that you did tonight. You know, one hell of a stream. I love the discussion. And I'm out, and I'll definitely be here next time, man.
My young player, man, right there.
Peace.
Stay rocking with your uncle, man. Yeah, and we're going to ride it out like that. Mace Taggart. Mace Taggart.
Mace Taggart.
Mace Taggart.
Back on the
Coldest in the game. The incomparable Mace Taggart. His
Salute,
immeasurables are unimpeccable. He's a pugilist specialist. Mace Taggart. Yeah. You got the flow, Mace. Hey. Woo. Keep that beat going, nicer. Uncle Ism might have to do the Ism dance. Come on, nicer. I might have to do the Ism dance. God damn. Uncle Mace. Woo. Uncle Mace. God damn, nicer. That shit kind of funky. Yeah. Special dedication to the one and only Mace Taggart. Yay.